Hello, hello, hello. My name is Victor Moonlit, and welcome in, welcome in. If you're new here, welcome. I hope that you enjoy the stream. If you've been here before, welcome back, welcome back. Jesus, oh, loud? What? Oh, hold on. Hello, wait. Oh. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Hi. Um, y'all did, oh my god. Okay, okay, the one time contest, that's good, that's good, we're fine, okay, alright, holy shit. So, a little quiet now from whatever you did the first time. Y'all can really tell when the last time I've been here is, y'all can really tell when I've been on a Discord call from the past week. Because I'll forget to change my mic settings back. Holy fucking shit, y'all! Oh, no, it's good, jump scare. Well, in any case, welcome in. What an intro! Welcome back. I'm here. I'm live from the other side of your screen. Now at a normal volume. You know, things are so back. We're so back. Everything's okay in the world. Welcome in. Today, I've been working on quite a lot of things behind the scenes, and I'm like super excited for that. But last week I started this little sprite behind me. Absolutely amazing, beautiful. I'm gonna be making another one. This is gonna be so incredibly excited. I have so much to talk about. I have so much to talk about. What's popping, homie? Honestly, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here to find out about. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Welcome in, Eli. Welcome in, Rockstar. Welcome in. No, I hope all y'all are doing good. Oh my god. Oh, okay. It got clipped. Okay. Woe is me. This is my curse. This is what I deserve. I'm not excited to listen to that one. I'm not excited one bit. I can tell y'all right now. Hello, Blueberry. Is this all I am to you? Am I just a fruit? Is that all that we are? I'm just your local fruit. That's all I'm doomed to be forevermore. This is all that you know me for. Is this how it is? Is this how we're going? Well, you are fruity. That is true. But here's the thing. Ideally, in an ideal world, I do aspire to be other things. You know, I don't want this to be my legacy. You know, I hope I can be someone you enjoy watching. I hope you can be other things other than a blueberry. But, you know, I get it. I understand. I see how it is. Holy fucking shit! What? I have a lot has happened since the past. Why the fuck did I zoom in like that? A lot has. Hi Victor, welcome in, Titan. Welcome in. Oh my god, we've got everyone here. We've got every regular. Thank y'all for coming back. Oh my god, I hope y'all are doing good. I do also have the image from last time, the one I can pull up. I actually do have another image, but the sketch, I realized I didn't show that in the final VOD, and you know what? I probably should. You know what? I'll let that be a little surprise. Lest I forget again. That would be the curse. That would be honestly the worst thing that could happen, but you know, I'm kind of praying things are a little bit normal. But I hope that everyone's doing well. I hope y'all have been well in these trying times in this past little while. Welcome in, Zach. Welcome in. We've got the everyone. We've got the whole squad here. Welcome in, Moonlit squad. You know what? I just made that up on the spot. If I can remember that, that's what y'all are now. It takes 1 second to say something that is now forever. It's our eternity. It's our eternity forever. You can never go past it. This is it. If I had said something slightly different, we would not be here. We would not have a name, but that's what y'all are for now. I don't know if I told you this, but I have a partner. Oh my god, I think you mentioned it on the previous one, but genuinely, that's so exciting. Oh my god, I hope that's been going well. My god, I remember I remember being young and having young love. It wasn't quite that. I was 15 with a friend with benefits. I've literally never dated. You're experiencing things that I literally never have. I'm gonna live vicariously through you. The chat get a name, I'm cooking. Apparently we're the Moonlit squad. Apparently that's what we are. I'll have to tweak that a little bit. But it works, I think. I think it's somewhat functional. You draw just the blue hair so I can edit it onto Smasher. That mayhaps a stretch version of your Sir I can also put a Smasher. Adam Smasher will be such a cutie. You know what? So it's easier to cut out. You see this on the screen right now. I actually did this, and then I realized that's actually not how it works, and I need to cut out more manually, but then I didn't have time. So I hope that this can I hope that this can help you, at least a little bit. I'd honestly just be like, fuck it, share the PSD if maybe I could. I just realized maybe I could actually export to PSD. I can. Not the plan, but what about Starlight will be the stars that light up the moon? That is a good idea. You're cooking there. You're cooking there. I'm gonna have... I've been literally never thought about it before. I'm like, you know what? We'll find out when we find out. Well, I guess today's the day. Would you like to know what I'm gonna try on Saturday? I would love to hear. I would love to hear about what's gonna be up. Let me know, Zach. Let me know. Fair enough, let the dumbassery begin. I'm scared. I'm just so scared of what you're gonna do. I think it's gonna be great. I have no idea who the fuck the Smasher is. I mean, I am one that smashes. I guess that would make sense. I guess I can understand that. You know what? You're on to something. Whatever you're on to, keep it up. I believe in you. I'm gonna try making macaroni and cheese of heavy whipping cream. It's gonna be delectable, amazing. I hope that you enjoy it, genuinely. Heavy whipping cream is a blessing upon this world. I absolutely adore it. It costs like 3 times the price, but my god, you can use it in everything. Have y'all ever whipped whipping cream by hand? It's actually not that hard. You know, it's just whipping cream, a little bit of sugar, but it's pretty chill, all things considered. Like, it's annoying, but it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. You kind of just sit there, and it's like, okay, this is cool. I'm having a blast. This is great fun. And then it takes too long, and you're like, oh dear God. I feel like God has abandoned me. I feel like it's so over. Like, I can never recover from this. It's not whipping. There are no stiff peaks. And then you wait another like 5 minutes, and then it's like it's perfectly fine whipped cream, and you made it yourself, and it tastes better than the can. It's beautiful. It's truly a delicacy, and it's not that hard to make. You might I have not. I legitimately do not. If it has been within the past little bit, if it's been within the past like 36 hours, I just haven't checked it. If it otherwise, it has not shown me anything. So I'm a little. I'll remember. Goober. I mean, it's not a goober activity to enjoy some fucking whipped cream. Whipped cream is amazing. I love whipped cream. Honestly, like, even the vegan whipped cream, like, you buy the fucking coconut cream, it does taste like coconut. It's amazing. And it's the same price. It's, like, the only item where you actually pay the exact same amount for the vegan option. It's incredible. I feel like a lot of, like, dairy-free milk, some of them taste like absolute ass. But some of them taste incredible. And I feel like even the ones that taste like ass, honestly, you just gotta find the right way. Like, if you put soy milk in a drink, I hate it. I hate it. I can't stand it. But sweetened soy milk as a beverage, it's incredible. I walk into the grocery store, I buy the same fucking jug, and it's amazing. My best friend, on the other hand, only buys the fucking, like, Vita soy cartons, and it drives me up the fucking wall. It tastes the same as the big jug, but she will only buy the juice boxes. And like, yeah, they're shelf stable, but she's putting them in the fridge. I've been like, hey, this tastes the same. You don't need to do that. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, you can save so much money. And she's like, nah, anything for my soy milk. And it's like, you know what? God forbid a girl have a preference. You know what? I understand. I understand. I'm a little like, what the fuck? But like at the end of the day, we all have preferences. I get it. Like a couple. Oh, you asked me. Oh, you asked if you could send me one of your favorite drawing you drawn so I could show you, so I could draw it for you because I have nothing to do. Honestly, I'm trying to think about what that's been. I think quite honestly, my favorite I've drawn has got to be probably the new starting screen. That I want to have a new starting screen on Saturday. I was actually working on it just before the stream. I'm just trying to clean it all up, get it all together. Basically, unless shit goes wrong, I'll have it ready. The one on that has got to be my favorite. I'm actually like, shit, I think I did good there. I think I did good. I think the improvement was great. Do you like to know what I finished doing? I'm curious. I would like to know. I would like to know. I actually came in here with fucking stories, to be honest. You know what? Since I brought that up, let me just start in with, you know, the big deal, the big drama. So, you're gonna see with this character I'm drawing later, you're gonna see him slowly take form. It's gonna be very interesting. I'm very excited to show y'all. But, I've been working on a couple different projects. I have ideas for a couple different games that I would like to make. You know, things are going pretty slow, but, you know, it's getting done. And so my bestie's like, you know what, I have my fiction to write, you have your fiction to write, why don't we just like go to the library to write it together, bounce some ideas off each other? I'm like, that's a beautiful idea, we should do that. We finally do that, you know. We agree to meet up on Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. That time is very relevant because I shit you not, she walks in my house. She does not fucking knock. She doesn't knock. Apparently she called, but I was cooking food. I didn't hear the call, but she just fucking walks in. I see the light from the door opening because, you know, I'm not out here turning all the lights on. The natural light is like, oh my god, oh, shit, that's a lot of light. What the fuck is going on? So much light comes in my fucking house. I look at the time. It is 4 p.m. She's supposed to pick me up at 5:30. It's 4 p.m. She's given me zero notice. She's fucking walks in. She takes off her shoes. And then she's like, oh yeah, can I chill here for a bit? Like, yeah, I fucking guess. You're already here. I mean, I can't do anything with that. And I've never had that before. I've literally never experienced that. Everyone that's ever visited has at least kind of like, you know, they'll like knock or they'll like ring the doorbell or they'll like, you know, keep calling me. She just fucking walked in. She took my best friend has a copy of my fucking house key. Don't worry about that part. She fucking took the house key out from her bag, unlocked my fucking door, walked in like it was her own fucking place, and was like, oh yeah, what's up? I literally, pancake in hand, I already put my fucking plate in the sink. I had the last bite. I needed to put it down. I go to put it down, plate's in the sink. I'm like, girl, you're lucky I'm dressed. Why the fuck are you here? You know, she comes in, she immediately asks, hey, you owe me a sticker. Where is it? You know, I go to look for it. She fucking smells my markers. You know, we're having a day. It's all fine. It's all chill. Honestly, we had a great time overall. We got a bunch of shit done. You know, we're in the car ride on the way there. And, she's like, you know what? Victor, I might not actually work today. I might just play Minecraft the entire time. I'm like, okay, that's chill. Honestly, it's your day off. I don't really care what you do. You might want to get some writing done, but like at the end of the day, that's your life. That's not my life. That's your life. That's fine. But we ended up both getting a lot of writing done. It was great. We went to the fucking McDonald's drive-thru after. She's like, hey, you want to go in or you want the fucking drive-thru? I'm like, I think I've been in a drive-thru like maximum 3 times in my life. I want the drive-thru, please. It's the coolest thing ever. It's amazing. It's incredible. I'm like living a life that I've never gotten the chance to experience. It's fantastic. And then it turns out that the drive-thru has like no fucking menu. So I'm like, okay, can we like go in? We go in, get a drink. It's cool. It's fine. You know, we're in her fucking car, and like she's out here telling me like, oh yeah, here's like all the local drama with every single person I know. It is a fucking blissful existence. We're just eating McDonald's in her car in the McDonald's parking lot. We just been through a drive-through. It feels like something that people do in movies. It genuinely feels like that. It's incredible. I finished getting my living Pokedex of everything available by red, leaf, green. Holy shit, that's incredible. That's incredible. I'm genuinely, Zach, I'm proud of you. You did so well. That is a degree of effort that legitimately I've never tried. I've never tried. I'm very happy to hear it. That's something my best friend would do. Smelly markers. Okay. I think they're actually pens. I literally didn't realize until I was like, because I brought a couple of them, because I'm keeping track of how long I'm writing, I'm writing it down in a little notebook, seeing how much I get done, trying to compare it day by day. I fucking turn them around. I actually have it on my desk here. What the fuck is this? Hazelnut latte. I think they're literally pen. They're not even markers. They're just like in between. I don't know what the fuck they are. I didn't buy them. I just went over to visit my family, and my brother's like, yo, our mom bought them. She saw them on discount. She thought you'd really like it because you collect stationery, so they're yours now. Also, you can have my pack. I don't fucking want these. And it's like, okay, bet. That's cool. That's cool. Appreciate it. Free markers. My little brother and I are smelling them. We're like, what the fuck is this? Half of these don't smell like shit. My best friend, smells all my fucking markers, and she guesses the scent correctly. Every single one. She's fantastic. I didn't even know that it was written down. I don't actually remember what the fuck I'm doing with the hairline. It's okay. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. What do you mean drive-thrus are fun? Listen, when you've been in a drive-thru, like 3 times in your life, drive-thrus are incredible. Drive-thrus are amazing. I fucking love drive-thrus. They're genuinely, it's just not something I've had the chance to experience before. So every drive-thru is like, a cool and unique experience. Every drive-thru is like, whoa, this is like, they do this in movies, they do this on TV shows, they do this on, like, social media. I think exactly what I said is, whoa, it's like I'm looking at a fucking social media short in the drive-thru, because I've literally almost never been. I went once with some friends and we were getting some fucking coffee. That's an easy one. And once, it was fucking after midnight. We end work. My coworker's like, you want to go to Niagara Falls? I'm like, man, fuck it. Why not? Sure. I guess. My coworker's like, bet, we start driving to Niagara Falls. Goes through a fucking, I think it was like a 7-Eleven drive-thru. I don't even think I have a drive-thru. I didn't know that. What the hell? We go in, it's kind of chill, but he orders for me because I don't know what the fuck to get. And it's like, okay, this is cool. This is awesome. I think I ended up going home at like fucking, it was like 3 a.m. and I had a curfew. I had a curfew, honestly. Is your day going? I hope good. I hope your day's good too. Are you drawing OCs? I am. My beautiful, lovely OCs. I adore them. I love them. They're so great. They're so great. I may have forgotten to. I remembered how to draw one of them. I can't believe I forgot. Why the fuck would I do that? It's okay. He looks kind of swag right now, but don't worry. It's only gonna get more downhill from here. It's gonna get downhill from here. Don't worry about it. For now, he looks kind of cool. And you know what? I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I have so much to say, but I'm like, you know what? Let's get a picture. Let's get the sketch down first before we start yapping. Let's have a chat first. Stresses me out, and I only had to drive it through myself once. So you haven't been through you've been through less drive-thrus than I have. I've been through like, I don't know, like 4 drive-thrus in my life. You only been through it once? You're doing. Maybe I am the one with the problem. Honestly, like, I feel like, I straight up tell people, like, man, you could literally take me to a first date at a fucking grocery store I've never been to, and I would have the time of my fucking life. I just like novelty. I like going to slightly new experiences. I've heard a lot of things about drive-in movies. I know nothing about drive-in movies. But like I've heard they suck. I've heard they suck ass, but it's like, if it sucks, you don't have to do it again. You only have to do this once. So I would quite like that experience, actually. I would love that. I want to go to a fucking drive-in so bad just to say I did it. They sound incredible. You don't even have to leave your fucking car. It's like the wonders of the world. Work tomorrow, I work fucking 2 to 7, which is nicer than today. Worked 9 to 4. Honestly, you know what? Slightly, you get to sleep in a little bit. I think that's chill. I think that's chill. I feel like that sort of thing's always like a hit or miss, honestly. I have enjoyed morning shifts, but it's because you get out of work early. Waking up for a morning shift is actually a type of hell that no one should ever have to experience. Still making progress in Persona 3, nearing the point of game breaking. What do you... Oh, like the levels? I'm very excited to hear it. I'm very excited to hear it. That is actually why my mic was so fucking loud. Because we were playing, I say we, you were playing Persona in the Discord chat. You know, I got to see it. It's beautiful. It's lovely. They added so fucking much in Reload. It looks amazing, impeccable. I'm like, I think I played fucking FES on the PS3 back in the day. And it's the amount that they added is actually kind of insane. Like, the UI is different. Everything's beautiful. I've been having a blast looking at it, but yeah, I kind of forgot that I did that. That's not something I was supposed to forget, actually. That's pretty bad. I've been through drive-thru so many times. I've driven through one. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. It stresses me out because I hate talking to people. You know what? That might be why they're cool to me. I don't think I've talking. Words are hard, y'all. I don't think I've talked to people any single time I've been in a drive-thru. Like, I legitimately think other people were ordering for me the entire time. You know, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, can you get a medium coffee with 1 sweetener and 3 cream? And my friend's like, yeah, okay, I'll order for you since you can't do it yourself. And then you get the coffee, and it's incredible. It's absolutely perfect. If you wanted, you didn't need to know my fucking coffee order, but there it is, there it is. If you're ever curious, if you ever want to know, I feel like that's the one thing of, eventually you gotta figure out how to order your coffee, so you just fucking order everything until you figure out, how it's done. Eventually, you learn. Eventually, it gets done. It's okay. Well, I will say, maybe there'll be a point where I've just been in so many drive-thrus that, like, I'm not even excited for it anymore. Well, I will say, if you've barely been through drive-thrus in your life, they are very exciting. They're very exciting. Like, you don't even have to leave the car. Whoa, that's crazy. I love that. I absolutely adore that. I want to go in so many more drive-thrus. I think it would be really cool. I think it would be really cool. Honestly, I'd say, like, my ideal drive-thru experience, I want to go through a drive-thru at, like, 2 in the morning. Because, like, a lot of places just fucking lie about being 24 hours. They're like, oh yeah, you can go to Burger King at midnight. And then, I'll show up after work. It's, like, fucking 1 a.m. And they'll be like, oh no, like, sorry, the restaurant's actually closed. You have to go in the drive-thru. And, you can't walk through a drive-thru. It would be very cool if you could, but you can't walk through a drive-thru, and it's like, okay, this is my curse to bear. Maybe someday Burger King isn't even, I don't even like Burger King. It's just like, you're open, after work, you get desperate. You're like, you know what? I will literally go to any fucking place that is open. I've been to fucking pizza after work. I don't even like pizza. I don't even like it. But, like, they're open. If you're desperate, you can, like, buy a pop from them. You can't buy a pop from anywhere else. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I feel like, as a society, we need to have more things open. After, like, like, the latest thing open usually is, like, fucking Walmart at 11 p.m. We need to get later. We need to go back to having, like, 24-hour, stores. You'll hear all this shit, like, oh yeah, like, before the lockdown had everything, it used to have 24-hour grocery stores if you go downtown, and it's like, oh, that's sick. Why they take this away from us? Why not? I want to go so bad, you know. Imagine, I think having a 2 a.m. grocery run would be the most peaceful thing I'll ever do in my life. I think it would be incredible. I want to have that experience. They absolutely need to do that, but we don't need to be rambling about that. In any case, you know what? It's coming along. It's coming together. You know, he's looking slightly lamer by the minute, and you know what? That means it's working. That means that it's exactly what it's supposed to be. I'm so excited for the final thing to come together. I'm so excited, but so what we have, which I'm gonna have to throw you on the ad break. I know. I'm sorry. I'll see y'all in a bit. I'll see y'all very soon. After the ad break, it will be over sooner than you'd expect. Very soon, very quickly. Okay. I'm gonna actually like take a sip of my drink. I love beverage. Ads are for scrubs. True. Very true. I think it's me and y'all. It's me and all y'all cool people that don't don't see the ads right now. If you can't see the ads, you're a real one. Thank you. Thank you. I'm like, the hair doesn't even like look like this. What the fuck am I doing? We're gonna fix this. You know, the ad people are gonna come back, and it's gonna be actually something very different. They're gonna come back to something that boggles the mind. They can't even comprehend it. They're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck happened here? Everything happened. I remembered how to reverse the curse, and so I did. My memory is so good, it's incredible. Never question it. It's beautiful. Domino ads are making me hungry. I'm watching you, Blue Boy. Let's fucking go. I've ascended to Blue Boy. I'm so fucking hungry too, and my dinner is almost done. I hope that your dinner is extra yummy. I hope it's delicious. I'm not gonna lie, I started stream like fucking a couple minutes early. A couple minutes late. Cause my dumbass was like, you know when I should eat dinner? Like 10 minutes before the stream. I think that's a wonderful use of my time. And then, you know, I fucking open things up like right before. It's like 2 minutes before, and it's like, oh, damn. You wanted mouth tracking? Nah, not for you. Mouth tracking, that's forbidden. You're not allowed to have mouth tracking. You know, horrible things would happen, and then I like fucking recalibrated it, and it's like, okay, never mind. Actually, we can see your glorious mouth in all the words that you say. It's great. I'm trying new things out. I've never had a break before. Like that. That was a new experience. Oh my god, Astro, welcome in. Oh my god, I hope you enjoyed this stream. It's been a while. It's nice to see you again. I hope that things have been well. If you're in the fucking ad break and you missed all that, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna like lose my shit. I'm actually gonna like fucking lose my shit. It's gonna be devastating, tragic. I'm gonna hate that, but hopefully. Honestly, I'm like, I forgot. I started on something and then I forgot what I was gonna say like immediately. Memory machine not working. Memory machine, take me out of here. Memory machine, save me. Great to see you. I was on vacation last week visiting my partner's family. Oh, that's so fun. I hope that they're fun to hang around. I hope that they're pretty chill, pretty cool. I hope that you enjoyed it. Oh my god, it's nice to see you in. Oh, welcome back, Twitch, from the ad break. We've made it out. We finally made it. We're so back. We're so fucking back. They're great. Okay, that's a blessing. That is good. I've definitely met some like some of my friends' family where it's like they've been really chill, really good people, and some of them where it's like you know, they kind of suck, but like technically we're at their house, so you know, you gotta like pretend like they're chill. You gotta pretend like they're cool people. You know, maybe they're not. Maybe they have like a really maybe they have a really annoying sister. You know, it's just like, okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And then like you leave as soon as possible. You know, you like hide in your friend's room and you're like, God, and then you're like, damn, your sister's kind of fucking annoying. And they're like, I know. you know, however it is. But it's always nice when they have like when you know someone and like you're visiting and like they have good family. That's always actually like so cool. I've had friends' family who've literally like treated me like their own fucking son. It's actually incredible. It's always the nicest thing ever. I meant to also work on art today, but I might need rest instead. Honestly, if you need rest, you need rest. You know, at the end of the day, it's not everything is about the grind. But if you are doing art, you know, I think that's pretty cool. I hope you get a lot done. But yeah, I definitely get you. I've also been in rest mode a little more frequently than I would like to be, but I will say from personal experience being like a recent find that I'm like actually really shocked about. If you desperately need rest and you actually give your body the rest that it needs, you can do more. You can do more the next day, and like overall you get more done. Which should be a very easy concept. I just legitimately have not been following it, and I've been like, huh, wait, I got some rest after I went out instead of like pushing through, and like, damn, I wasn't as tired the next day. Who would have known? That's crazy. You know, and all that. Should I go find a snack? I think a snack would be yummy. I think it would be very yummy. I think it would be a good idea. Oh shit. I don't have dinner for another 2 hours. It's 4:36. I forgot that time zones exist. You know what? May dinner be yummy when it's dinner time. It'll be dinner so soon before you know it, you know. Maybe if you stick around, you could stick around until dinner time, and then your dinner can be extra yummy. How? My secret dinner magic. You have to believe in me. You have to believe the dinner magic I actually totally have. I'm not like lying to you. I'm not bullshitting. I actually I go up to people and I'm like, you know what? Your dinner's pretty cool. Mind if I make it dinner too? And then I like sprinkle MSG on it or something. I don't know where I was going with this. I'm going to go find a snack. Good luck. Good luck. May it be the most extra yummy snack ever. Game? Yeah, this is ideally for a future game. Hopefully. I've been doing some writing for it, but progress has been kind of slow. I feel like, honestly, I feel like the best way to do things is legitimately to, you just gotta keep trucking along, and you just need something done. You know, at the end of the day, things need to be done. You can make it good later. You know, you can like use the skills that you've gained to do it better next time. And so I've legitimately been like, oh yeah, this is a thing I'd really like to do, and then like scope creep like hits my ass, and I'm like, god damn, I'm gonna work on something smaller, and I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do another thing. And then I like do that again. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna make the scope like fucking smaller. And so the thing I've been working on has not been the thing that I originally planned to work on, but I realized the scope is like, okay, let's cool our nuts a little bit. Let's cool down. Let's make sure that it gets done, and then you know you have the framework and the experience to make it better next time. You know, I've been thinking a lot about I mean, especially because I've been playing so much fucking Deltarune. I've been thinking a lot about you know, sort of like the idea of like making Undertale to sort of like as a proof of concept for Deltarune. I feel like also there are things I'm making as sort of like, you know, I'm gonna gain this experience. I'm gonna get so fucking good at it, and then someday I'll have enough experience to actually do like my life's work. I'll have enough experience to actually do like the things I want to do. But for now, this is where we're at. This is where we're at. I feel like, here we go. Eventually the hair will be okay. Eventually we can move on. But that time is not now. I'm trying so hard. I'm trying my best. What the fuck am I doing? Can at least find a way to work on art for a few minutes. I think got commissions I need to do. Okay, yeah, a few minutes is chill. I mean, it's like we're working together. I hope. Honestly, I actually love hearing when I'm doing art streams and like other people are doing art. It's like it feels like in spirit, you know. I may not be right next to you, but in spirit we're doing art together. We're doing it together. We're doing it side by side in spirit. This is totally like, you know, getting work done and studying at the library with your best friends. You know, this is essentially what we're doing, but for art. If you're drawing to this, I think it's an incredible thing. Making ramen because I didn't have lunch today. You know what? Meal before meal. Get more meals out of your day. You know what? It sounds amazing. It sounds delicious. I hope it's yummy. I like your OC. If that's your OC, it is. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm really happy to hear that. Oh my god. He's gonna get a lot less cool. I know he looks kind of cool. He's gonna get less cool. I'm gonna actually, in my mind, this is actually slightly more cool. But I understand. In a lot of people's minds, it's not. I will say, if you were to ask my type in people, the answer would be nerds. I mean that in the most positive way possible. I actually fucking love nerds. I fucking love nerds, you know. Legitimately, I've named so much fucking shit over like nerdy characters. I adore them, you know. If I see someone, you know, I'm in a dating sim, I see like this fucking nerd, like the nerdiest character possible, I'm going for them first. I'm coming for them. I will complete your route under any means necessary. I have to. I fucking love nerds. And you know, this isn't nerdy enough, but that's because we're only getting started. There's so much more to do. We need to nerd out forever and ever. We need to be the ultra nerds. I'm dating a nerd. You're winning life. You're winning life so much. I like the candy nerds. You know what? That is unnerd. That is unnerd. I guess that counts. I guess honestly I'm not the biggest fan of them, but I think that's just because my preferences on sweets are honestly fucking like baked goods and chocolate above candy. I feel like candy like is like you know, in the bar of like how much I like them, right? Here's like love, and here's like you know, this like sucks or whatever. Imagine this is like a broken heart. I can draw, right? Candy is kind of like here, you know, it's chill, it's a thing. And then like pastries are like, it's the best thing ever. It's nothing better has been invented ever. It is the best snack. I love sweets so much, but candy doesn't really hit for me. This tracks of what I know about you. I mean, I've probably told you about it like many times. I've probably told you about it in like great amounts of detail. I would not be surprised if you knew that about me, Astral. I wouldn't be surprised one bit. I'm dating a nerd. They're also dating me, which I mean, if you're dating them, I sure hope they're dating you. I can't imagine what kind of fucker your dating life would be otherwise. I think I've been told a lot about things like that. I think they call it a situationship nowadays, but I'm not entirely clear on what that is. And I don't think the people in them know what that is either. I'm a nerd of like Minecraft and games and candy bracelets. Okay, that's like some of the best things to be a nerd about, honestly. I feel like I'm trying to think about it, and I feel like a lot of it is like people when they have a passion for something, I actually like truly adore that. Like I have friends who like fucking just straight up info dump about Sonic, and I'm just like here. I'm not gonna lie, I'll kind of be sitting here and like I'm kind of flustered the whole time. I'm like, okay, okay, go on, tell me what's up. You need to tell me. Keep going. I want to hear it. I want to hear it so much. And they'll just be like talking about Sonic, and like, you know, I'll ask questions, and I'm like, cool, but why the fuck are they in Egypt? And you know, I'll get an answer, and it's like amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. How's it going? Welcome in, Jokin. Welcome back. It's nice to see you again. It's going pretty well. I'm very happy to be here. I've multi-classed from nerd into weird artist. I mean, I will say that's a pretty good multi-class. That's pretty good. But also, you never have to abandon the nerd. You can just forever be nerd, you know? You don't have to be just one thing. You can be so many things at once, and I think that's beautiful. I think it's an amazing way to live. I just love when people have passion about things. But also, I will say I've had many things with computer science people, so like also like nerd in the very like real obvious society accepted sense. Yeah, great. I own every single Lego Sonic set aside from the 2 newest ones that just released at the beginning of the month. That is impressive. Your Lego budget is insane. I've seen a little bit of the Legos, of like the Sonic Legos, and like, I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of cool. I really do fuck with them. I really fuck with them. Depends. I like most sweets. I'm a biggie, okay, but some are too sweet. I mean, I will say, on one hand, yeah, like some of them are, but I feel like, in my opinion, it takes a lot for something to be too sweet. Um, but also, that's just me. That's just me. I feel like the way I think about like things being too sweet is, I guess, for example, like the sweets, like my best friend's really been on a baking streak for the past, like, I don't know, couple years or so, and she's gone from having no baking experience. Like, I taught her how to make pancakes. She's gone from that to becoming an incredible baker. But every single dessert she makes, she like lowers the sugar to an insane amount just because she's not used to it. And, you know, like, she'll go on some like recipe blog and she'll be like, oh yeah, this is insanely sweet. Why would they ever do this? But whenever she's making something with me in mind, she always puts exactly the amount of sugar that's in the recipe, despite how much she lowers it, just because she's like, oh yeah, like, it's a sweet you grew up on. It's a sweet you grew up on. And like, I do understand, because, you know, you'll pick up like, you'll pick up a sweet from the Chinese grocery store, you'll pick up some of the baked goods, and like, legitimately the sweetness levels are not the same on a lot of Asian sweets, specifically like Southeast Asian, East Asian, around there. A lot of their sweets are really they're not that sweet compared to Western sweets, I will be honest. And I've kind of grown up and appreciate both. But also, what we had at home was indeed like the like super sweet Western sweets, so I am very used to that. But I don't have much of a sweet tooth. Spicy flavors are my favorite. Spicy is really good, actually. Spicy is really good. I've kind of run out of most like spice ingredients, and it's actually so devastating. Like, I'll just straight up like use the rest of my chili oil sometimes just to feel something, you know. But I love sweets. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the anatomy, and I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. You know, this is on the sketch layer. While it's still blue, we're figuring shit out. You know, all shall be well. All shall be good. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just pretending like I do. We always figure things out. It's okay. You know, sometimes it doesn't always work out good, and then you just like edit your sketch until it is. We just refine. And it's like, oh damn, that's kind of this needs to be fixed, and then you're fine. And then you're fine again. And then you're fine again. You know, it's a process. It's a process. Please trust the process. It will be better. I promise. I promise. I'll be so good at it. You have to believe in me. I'm making spicy ramen right now. Is so fucking good. I will say. I can't stand like American cheese, like Kraft singles. I can't stand it. But the one circumstance in which they are literally like the elixir of the fucking gods, you take a packet of like cheap spicy chicken ramen, you take American cheese, you melt it in, and it is the best thing in the world. I don't know why. Like, I feel like if it has chicken broth in it, American cheese actually slaps. If it doesn't have chicken broth, American cheese is the most tragic, sad cheese that has ever cheesed. It's really bad. I understand why they invented the cheese touch. Like, cheese is that bad. It's that bad. It's that bad. What's your favorite anime if you have one? Honestly, I really fuck with Madoka Magica. It's been my favorite since I was like middle school, honestly. But I really do like it. It's sort of the thing where it's like, you know, you're like, oh yeah, I really like this, and then you just don't have another favorite just because that was that good. But I think Urabuchi, like Gen Urabuchi in general, is a fantastic writer. I'm a big fan of a lot of his works. So it doesn't surprise me that to this day it still holds up in my mind. Madoka Magica is incredible. I love it. I'm gonna try that. I hope that you enjoy. It's no longer an abomination if you put American cheese in it. Like if you put it in chicken broth, it's no longer an abomination. In any other case, y'all ever have a fucking grilled cheese with American cheese? It's not great. It tastes like you want to cry. You bite into it and it's like, oh, that's not ideal. I don't like that. I don't like that. Art is kind of lying. Fake it till you make it is how it's done. Real. Honestly. Like, yeah, you get better as you do it, but also, there's a lot of things I'm like, oh damn, this is kind of ass. I'm just gonna redraw over this 10,000 times until it's no longer ass. Until it's like actually kind of functional. You know, I think there's a lot of merit in it. I think you can go pretty far on that. And I mean, the process is processing. It's a little bit better than it was, like a couple minutes ago. It will be even better in a couple minutes, ideally. Unless I like draw something new and don't refine my sketch, you know. Such as life. You really do have to trust the process sometimes because, you know, such as learning. I feel like I made this shirt like way too tight. Like it looks like he would have like a fucking like chain, like one of those like gold ass chains. This is not like an actual chain. I'm just like bullshitting it. He'd have like a chain. And that's not the vibe. That's not the vibe that we're doing. I mean like, yeah, that's pretty cool, but like, not for this character. Nuh-uh. I need to like try to make this shirt a little bit looser. I need to figure out, okay, how do you draw a t-shirt and make it good? How do t-shirts work? This is literally just a blank ass t-shirt. Honestly, his design is kind of boring as fuck compared to a lot of other designs, but like that's on purpose. That's on purpose. You have to trust. You have to believe. You have to have MJ cheese. What the fuck is MJ cheese? Like, when I hear MJ, all I can think of is Michael Jackson. And like, Michael Jackson did not cheese this cheese. What do you mean by that? I'm sorry, you're gonna have to elaborate. I don't understand. There's like a, I mean, I've been in the fucking convenience store. I've had a couple of times I've walked in and it's like, oh my god, what do they have at this one? And it will be like, would you like some, Nicki Minaj barbecue chips? And it's like, man, I didn't know that was a thing. Sure, I guess. And like, they're not that bad in terms of, chips. They're really not that bad. They're also like twice the price. It's oh, I didn't realize. I was for a moment, I lived in a world where maybe we did have, Michael Jackson cheese. Maybe we did. Maybe he did cheese in this cheese. Victor, guess what? I'm making 4 songs. I've already made 3 lyrics, but I also have like 13 songs. Like a whole fucking album? Okay, that's actually... That is so cool. That is so cool. That is so cool. That is so cool. Oh my god. Literally fucking keep it up. That's incredible. I have so much respect for people who make music genuinely. I've tried it. It is hard as fuck. I've never actually like... It's like any sort of art, you know, like you practice and eventually it's not ass, and then eventually it's kind of good. I've literally just never put in that practice, so it's, you know, I've done it before, and it's like, damn, this is the fucking process. Oh my god, wow. And then it kind of makes you empathize with people who make music just a little bit more. Like, damn, like there's a lot of work that goes into this. Like, it is hard. It is hard work. It is hard work. Really hard work. So cool. I made literally half a song. Wait, that's so fun though. That's so fun. Genuinely, if y'all make music, you're so fucking cool for that. I cannot. I've tried it. I think a lot of it is, like I had music education as a kid, like, you know, everyone does in public school. But I kind of forgot most of it. I feel like if I'd gone a little bit further than that and continued, like, trying to learn some of the instruments, I would be better with it. Especially, like, in terms of, like, if you're making digital music, I feel like learning a piano could probably really, really help you. And, I kind of, you know, I played a little bit in 6th grade. You know, everyone played the piano in 6th grade, and then I just never pursued it past there. I hate to say, I really hate to say it. I've never had Kraft singles, but I did eat grilled cheese made of American cheese when I was a child, and I thought it tasted fine. I mean, like, people have different food preferences. I feel like when I hate something, I really fucking hate something. There's a lot of foods where I've grown up with where, you know, I'll straight up, like, say, like, oh, I fucking hate this food. And then, like, everyone I say this to will be like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? What do you mean you hate steak? What do you mean you hate ribs? What do you mean you hate every pickled food? What the fuck, bro? And it's like, I feel like I grew up with this very, like, extreme reaction, but it's like, man, I just literally don't like it, so I don't eat it. I mean, like, God forbid a man have preferences. I just won a very cheap eBay bid. Honestly win. When I was a kid, not kid, but like younger. One of my older brothers was like really obsessed with buying random shit off eBay. I don't know why. He would literally go on bid on things for like a penny. And then he'd buy the most random shit and he's like, hey man, you want this fucking bow tie? I know you want it. I know you fuck with the bow tie. Oh, you want this skull bracelet? I got it for 1 penny on eBay. Please take it off my hands. And it's like, dude, stop fucking buying shit off eBay. Please, please. You can be better than this. I know it's 1 cent, but like, please understand. We don't need this in our household. We don't need this. Please stop doing it. Please, please, for me. Okay, I've got the swag hair clips. It's coming together. It's coming together. I'm still adjusting things, but like shit's coming together. It's just really getting good. I'm very happy with how it's going out. Oh my god, oh my god. Homeschooled low. My friend got stabbed? Hello? I'm so sorry? She's fine. Okay, I'm glad she's fine, and I haven't gone back since. Yeah, that would... I'm not gonna lie, that would be a scenario in which you would get homeschooled. Oh my fucking god! Fuck, she got stabbed. I'm glad she's... That's scary! Scary. Yeah, honestly, yeah, if you got fucking homeschooled after that, that's understandable. That makes sense. That's a major fucking crime. Oh my god. Shit. I don't know if you hate American cheese or if you hate Kraft Singles version. Do other versions of... I've never had another American cheese. I think I've had like store brand and like they taste the same as Kraft Singles. Like, do they sell American cheese that doesn't taste like Kraft Singles? Like, is there more out there to experience in the world? Because I don't really want to. I feel like you have Kraft Singles once and it's like, okay, I'm done. I don't need to experience the world of cheese anymore. I think I'm just fine with like my brick cheddar. I think that's chill. I don't think I need more than this. I frickin' hate mushrooms. Mushrooms are kind of good, but like I understand. I get it. You get my vibe. I also hate many things in food. Dinner complete extremely good. Let's fucking go. You understand the joy of heavy whipping cream. You understand it now. I will say, buying heavy whipping cream is so nice, because then you have leftovers. And then you can just do whatever the fuck you want with them. Like, oh my god, I have extra heavy whipping cream. That's amazing. That's incredible. You can now have the best coffees you've ever had in your life. You can now have, you can make fucking Alfredo. You don't even need to have, like, chicken Alfredo. You can just bullshit some Alfredo. Like, it's okay. You can put beef in there. You can put chickpeas in there. Like, you can just have the sauce. You can do many such things. I've made, back when I had a lot of cooking wine in the house, I literally made a lot of cream sauces where I'd have, like, wine. Because, like, fuck it, why not? Why not? Do I like drinking wine? No. But it's a very good cooking ingredient. I love cooking with wine. The moment I turned 19, I swear to God, like, the day I turned 19, you know, I go to a fucking liquor store. The girl there is like, oh my god, happy birthday, oh my god. And, like, I'm out here buying fucking, like, I have, like, a whole ass bottle of sake. And it's like, I'm not cooking with it. Like, I'm not drinking it, I'm cooking with it. And, like, you know, you gotta have a little sip, and, you know, you take a sip and you're like, ah, damn, this tastes like shit. Alright, okay, and then you have, like, the best ramen you've ever had in your fucking life. You have incredible ramen eggs, because now you can add sake, now they're amazing. Now they're, like, the perfection. I would recommend. I fucking love cooking with alcohol. What about plain fettuccine Alfredo? It is also really good. It's really good. Honestly, like, you don't need to put any sort of, extra protein in it, like, should you? I mean, balanced meal, but, like, also you could do whatever you want. Alfredo is incredible. I love it. I also don't like tomatoes, so, like, if I go to a pasta restaurant, I am ordering Alfredo every single time. Because, what the fuck else am I gonna order? Everything has, like, pesto or tomatoes, and I don't like either. My options are pretty much like, yeah, what am I gonna get the Alfredo with? What am I gonna get it? The school done nothing, the one who stabbed her is going back. That is, I will say, unfortunately not the first time I've heard a story like this. But also, that's That's literally bullshit. I'm so fucking sorry. Oh my god. You're right to be homeschooled after experiencing that. I don't even know what to say here. You can get alcohol at 19. Here in the States, you have to be 21 years old to get alcohol. Okay, so Canadian, you know, the moment we hit 19, we can drink. We can buy weed, we can buy alcohol. We can buy all that. I don't remember if cigarettes are 18 or 19. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. You know, whatever. There are 2 provinces in this country where it's 18. If you live literally right next door, you head over to Quebec. You know, you can be 18 and drink. You head over the other direction, a couple provinces away. You head over to Alberta, you can drink at 18. So like, yeah, I was drinking before that. I had coworkers buy me drinks at like fucking work functions. Like, I would be at the fucking work Christmas party, getting drunk. Would not recommend, but I did do that. Cause, you know, I just have some coworkers. I'm like, oh, hey man, here's like the cash. You mind buying me a drink? And they'll be like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, I got you. That's totally fine. That's chill. I don't really care. And it's like, awesome. Okay, amazing. So like, I had alcohol before I hit 19. You know, you hit 19, you do a bunch of drinking for like a year, and then you chill out. You're like, okay, I've experienced it. I understand what it's like to drink a lot. Okay, I don't need to do that again. And then you calm down. Canada is loved for that reason. I mean, I've never heard anyone be like, oh yeah, I fucking love Canada because we can drink. Well, I would not imagine if that was someone's reason. I feel like if you're like American and you have a car and you live in like a border state, I feel like there's probably at least some people like coming over, hitting up a bar when they're like 19 and then like running back after. I imagine that's probably a thing that happened. When I was 18, I did consider doing that with Quebec, but it's also like, how the fuck am I gonna get to Quebec? What the fuck am I gonna do there? You know, this is just not feasible. And so I never did, but I had the thought of it, of like, you know what, why not? Why not? Hey, alcohol though, the smell and taste. I mean, yeah, it's kind of shit, but like, that's why you mix it with things. That's why you mix it with things, you know? Back in the day being not that fucking long ago, you know, I would, have, you know, when I was 19, I'd buy some, like, vodka. I'd buy, like, really shitty orange juice. It was literally the shelf-stable one. It wasn't even, like, the refrigerated Tropicana shit. I'd buy that, I'd mix them together. You know, it's fine enough. It masks it. Fine. Whatever. I'd buy cream liquor, I'd put it in my coffee. You know, amazing. Incredible. Not many better things have existed. Doesn't be wrong, but doesn't different. Yeah. Yeah, some of them. Yeah, Alberta, Quebec, 18. The rest of us, 19. It literally, like, says that on our bottles, too. It's, kind of interesting. Like, if I were to pull one off my shelf right now, you know, because I have some rum up there, I'd pull it off and it'd be like, oh, yeah, like, fucking 18, these 2 provinces, 19, the rest of them. You know, it literally says it. Here in the States, you can't legally smoke a vape till, like, 18, because I mean, like, yeah, it's the same thing, But kids at 16, kids under 18 are smoking, usually, yeah. I mean, there's, like, a whole thing about that, honestly, but, yeah. I mean, I will say, like, when I was in school, I didn't really witness that, but I know it's a thing that, happens. I feel like, you know, like, it happened a little bit after, and then, you know, I'm at work, and there's, like, kids at my job, you know, because you work at retail, like, sometimes they hire high schoolers, whatever, and it's like, oh yeah, they're, like, having competitions on, like, who has more nicotine in their vapes, and it's like, you know, not a thing I would expect to witness, but, that's a thing that happens, interesting, fascinating, many such cases. My mom has a Canadian friend, she said, like, yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely, you can, like, we don't have that same thing. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. Let me hydrate myself. Okay, we're so back, the hydration. I'm back in my hydration era, you know, returned. I think this is good enough. Like, yeah, I'm gonna edit a lot, but I think this is good enough to have the honor of being off the sketch layer. So, you know, we can kind of like, clean things up a little bit. We can start doing color. If I'm on the actual brush, hello, there we go. It wanted me to work with squares, and like, I'm sorry, man. He's not SpongeBob. I'm sorry to break this to you, art program. Apparently there's extra meat over there. That's okay. Sometimes, apparently there's a lot of extra meat. That's okay. We'll deal. We're so back. We have the sketch layer. This is a real thing that is happening. We are actually incredibly so back. How tall are you by chance? 5'10". My canon height is 5'10", and I'm totally for real with that. I'm not lying. I've never lied to you. I'm actually that height. Yeah, that's what it says on my character chart. You have to believe me. Okay, let me get on the color layer, and we can just start going. I'm very excited to show y'all. Actually, since we've had this little sketch, how does this compare to the previous one? I had a little. I feel like the hair is not the same, but we can fix it up. I may have forgotten. Here's what I showed y'all last time. The hair's not the same. It's, what the fuck is going on here? Very obviously, like, I did not intend for it to be shown. I was just kind of, like, rushing it and fixing it later. But here's the previous thing. And now that I look at it, I realize what the fuck happened with the hair. I understand what I did wrong. I understand where I forgot. We can fix that. We can fix that. I'm forgetting something, but this is also my own ass fucking character. How am I doing this? It's okay. I understand. I understand where I went wrong. It's okay. Everything can be fixed. We're so back. How many rocks have you thrown, local rock thrower? That is a great question, actually. How many? How many? Does your local community even have rocks? Many such questions. Many such cases. I don't even know that. But, you know, I went to the, library, you know, wrote quite a lot. You know, it's coming together, I'm getting the hang of writing again. Haven't done that in a long time, so I'm very happy with how things are going. But, there's, I have another story I had prepared for y'all. This was actually the, day before. One of my developments as an artist is giving my OC stupider hair. I love the stupid dragon claw cowlick I gave to my draconic sorcerer. Okay, that sounds really fun, actually. I feel like, yeah, sometimes you do actually need to, like, have some Yu-Gi-Oh! Ass motherfuckers in here. I feel like that is a vibe, actually. It's kind of like, yeah, I think it is a good idea. I feel like a lot of the time I kind of, like, end up, like, setting one thing, and, like, sometimes I either, like, you know, forget like this, and sometimes, you know, it'll be like, oh, wait, I fuck with that. Okay, I'm gonna keep that. And sometimes it's like, nah. Like, I liked the other way of doing it more. Which is why we're actually doing this. Because I got a reference. I may have forgotten. It's okay. I may have forgotten. But I did actually like that way more. So we are gonna do that way. And then maybe it's a little bit messy, but it's okay. We're always trusting the process. You have to believe. You have to trust in me. Please. But the other little story I had. You know, I have a couple friends, like, visiting each other, whatever. I'm texting one of them, she's telling me about, like, oh yeah, like, I have, like fucking medical reasons to, like, fuck your girlfriend, whatever. And so I was like, wait, you totally have the chance to be like, oh my god, like, I'm so sorry, like, doctor's orders, there's no choice here. You absolutely have to. And I'm like, you know, I've said that as a joke before to, actually our friend that is visiting your house right now. I can, like, demonstrate if you want. So, you know, I fucking call this guy up. And I'm like, hey, you need to go bother her. I know you're in the same house right now. He's like, yeah, I am. I'm like, dude, she's so fucking lonely. Just, like, walk into her bedroom real quick. She's texting me, it's okay. You can trust me. He's like, why the fuck wouldn't she tell me that? I'm like, dude, we're texting right now. You have to believe me. And, like, you know, he walks in. It's all great. I start doing my bullshit. I'm just like, hey man, I'm so sorry. Like I went to the doctor the other day and it's really bad news. There's only one thing that we can do to solve it. You have to come over. You have to come over. We have to fuck. I'm so sorry. There's no other choice. And like he's just like looking to other friends, and she's like, dude, yeah, I actually did ask for this. I wanted to Fujo out. I really wanted to Fujo out. And like I feel like that should have been his first sign that like we were actually like fucking with him. This girl does not like men whatsoever. I'm just straight up like, okay, man, like, you just have to believe. You just have to believe. Like, I'm gonna show you how it's done. Just for a minute, pretend, live in an alternate universe. So we did that. We did that, and I will say, it is a very interesting thing that you can do. You do have free will. You can indeed just do that. You can indeed just say that. You don't actually have to have a reason. You can just kind of bullshit it. Do it with reason. Do it with people you trust. But you can just absolutely start saying bullshit. Who's gonna stop you? Who's gonna stop you? If your friends are real ones, they're gonna think it's funny. Do not recommend. I feel like the story was funnier in my head. let me take a sip. I did not deliberate. This is one of those days where you kind of just like write down what you're gonna talk about on stream. Is how it is. You want to hear my OC lore? She's born in a lab and tested on animal DNA and stuff. Her name's Glacier. She's mixed of cat. Okay, that's actually kind of fun. That reminds me of like a lot of like. Oh, I feel like a lot of like OCs you kind of see like you kind of like see people have as like a kid. It kind of reminds me of that. It's fairly comforting to like go back to that, to kind of be like, you know, I'm just gonna throw a bunch of things together, and it's gonna be really fun and cool. I actually quite like that. It has a sort of like sense of whimsy I feel like a lot of other characters made nowadays don't quite have. I do like it. Right, we're on the colors. I did remember. I feel like there's a lot of things where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna like change it up. I'm gonna fix it later. But you know, I'm gonna slap on some colors first, and then we'll see how it goes. You know, we gotta get it ready first, and then you can fix it later. Such is everything. Such is the way that you can do everything and anything. You gotta make it exist first, and then later you wait a little bit, and then you can make it good. I think that's a philosophy. I think that's the way that you just always make it go. I feel like that's how it is. But I feel like I've been here for too long and I have not said a thing. So a little fun fact about this guy. I think I've said before, like, I ended up designing my model when I was fucking, like, 18, you know, whatever. You know, I end up coming up with lore, coming up with backstory, as you do. With any sort of design that you make, you end up doing, the whole shebang, the whole process. And I was like, you know what, in order to make this work, I need a second guy. Like, I can just live with those two characters. Like, I do not need anyone else. But, like, I need a second guy to make this all work. And so I came up with this guy. Which is what I've been writing a lot about. You know, writing about shit from his point of view. So here we have this guy. Just gonna hear little tidbits about it because I have prepared to talk about it. I'm a little first time talking about my OC is kind of nervous, but it's okay. It feels like I'm exposing a piece of myself to the world in a way. But I was like, you know what? I need a fucking like programmer character. I need a guy whose like sole purpose in lore is just to be like the programmer that created the everything. And you know, as we've established, I fucking love nerds. I love nerds so fucking much. So that was immediately like my first thought is like, okay, let's make a nerd. Let's make it like visually nerd, personality nerd, everything else about this guy nerd. Like I just honestly, and a wish fulfillment in a way, but we have my nerd guy. be my nerd guy. I love him. He's the programmer of the story. You know, whole sort of thing is like, you know, fucking like shut in, hasn't seen much of the world in a while, but it also kind of makes it fun to write. I feel like I'm like psyching myself up. I'm like I can talk about my OCs. I can talk about my OCs, but it's like exposing a piece of yourself that you never thought you would. And it's like damn, this is actually more nerve-wracking than I can. I can feel my heart pounding in my chest. I'm like shit. I was not ready. You gonna change your model to him? No, I'm always me. Here's the thing, right? I'm here. I get to kind of like be myself, talk as myself, you know, throw in some things once in a while, you know, keep it in character, whatever. But like, I feel like if I was to make a separate model of like anyone else, it's like, okay, now I would feel like, okay, I need to like roleplay this character, and it's like, yeah, that's kind of cool. That is fun. But I feel like in general, there's a lot more that you can do when you have the freedom to just truly talk as yourself. That makes sense. The prototypical nerd, platonic ideal of nerdness. You get it. Exactly. The ideal of nerdness. I'm like, okay, so we've got that. We've got the character, we've got the personality. Okay, what else? What's he do otherwise? What's his job? And I'm like, oh, this dude's a programmer. You know, because you gotta give him, like, the nerd jobs. You have to. When I'm, like, on Tuesday, when I was, like, locking the fuck in, writing as much as I could within a couple hours, you know, I turned my bestie and I'm like, hey, you mind, like, helping me brainstorm some, like, foods? She's like, yeah, okay, what's his favorite food? And we can brainstorm from there. I'm like, man, I don't know. I've, like, never thought about it. She turns to me and she's like, dude, you are a horrible fucking writer. What do you mean you don't know your character's favorite food? And it's like, dude, I've literally never thought about it before. I feel like if I've never had a reason to think about it, it's like, oh, okay, I'll plan everything else. But, like, the nitty-gritty, I just, like, figure it out. As I go along. Like, I've literally never thought about it before. And so we're just like out here brainstorming. We literally like go to the grocery store after that to kind of be like, okay, why don't we figure out your character's like favorite foods? Just go to the fucking store. You know, I'll drive you there and we can just chat up about like, okay, would he like this? Would he like this? So, you know, we're at the grocery store and she's like, dude, this snack aisle, what would he like? And I'm like, he's not really a sweets guy, that's not the aisle. And she's like, dude, go to the fucking next aisle. They have savory snacks. Go there. And you know, we're just like together trying to work out. Honestly, a fucking real one for that. I will say it is worth it. It is worth it. Kind of trying to be like, okay, bring someone along with you and sort of have your little debates, your little arguments while you're there. Try to figure out like, okay, what would happen here? What would happen here? What would they do here? I feel like really arguing with it would be quite fun. I feel like it is, having someone along with you really does help because, like, you can brainstorm on your own, and that's whatever. But if you brainstorm together, you can get so much more done. There are so many more ideas when it's not just you. You can have ideas together. Nerds are cool, they're all smart in one thing. Also, I mean, glasses are kind of cool. I do like when people wear glasses, to be honest. I feel like my eyesight has always been pretty good, but I feel like recently I've started been thinking about like, okay, maybe I have to come to terms with the fact that I might need like a really small prescription, but like it might not be 0. I might actually need a prescription now. And the thought of it has actually kind of been devastating because, like, you know, you grow up, you're like reading signs for people, you're like, oh yeah, like my eyesight is so fucking good, and then it like fails a little bit, and you're like, damn, I wasn't prepared for this outcome. I thought I would be eyesight McGee forever, all eternity. What the fuck do you mean eyesight gets worse as you age? What the fuck? But also glasses are kind of cool. I wouldn't be mad about that. I actually wouldn't be mad if I had to wear I'd be more mad about the implications than actually wearing glasses. I've considered buying fashion glasses just because I think they look swag. I have looked into fashion glasses, just because, you know, like no prescription, just sort of like, you know, you can put this on once in a while, and it will look pretty swag, pretty cool. But there may be a day where it's not fashion glasses. There may be a day where it's actually prescription, and that's a little terrifying to be honest. Saw a video asking someone the person friend you gave her, what's your straight voice? Guy's voice was like night and day. I think there's been some studies on that, but I feel like a lot of it is just like upbringing, like the people you're with. Like, I feel like it's sort of like when you have like an accent, and you try to like go to another accent that's like more spoken by the people that you're with, and you kind of like try to switch to that. I feel like it's kind of like that, but honestly, I don't really understand as much as I'd like to. Transforming into a nerd, honestly. The ideal. That actually makes me feel a lot better about it. I would love to. I would love to have that sort of appeal. Victor, do you have a straight voice? Do you think this is my gay voice? Is that what you think we're doing now? No way. I talk like this like forever. This is my normal ass voice. I just talk like this. I don't have an. I mean, I do. I have a customer service voice. I just pretend like I don't. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I think I could have, but I figured like, you know what? That's too much effort. I don't need to do that. And then it's like, oh yeah, like you're just kind of stuck sounding like this. Okay, cool. Speaking of hot nerds, hot take, Grace from Project Hail Mary. I've never heard of her. I'm curious. Project. Let me see. I could show y'all. Maybe? What is this? Oh, last name? It's showing me some like actor guy. You know what? I understand. I get you. For real. I get you. I understand you. Went from perfect vision, go really bad vision so quickly, sitting at like 2030, 2040. I actually don't know what the numbers mean. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the numbers fucking mean. Super nearsighted. I first clocked you by your voice. Okay, not the first time that's happened. Honestly, I've literally been in public where I've been in public once. Like this lady asked for directions. She's like, hey, I'm trying to go to like XYZ here. Do you know how to get to that on the bus? And I'm like, I know like half of that, but like I haven't been that part of the city. But here are the places that might take you there. Here's like the closest I know. Like, I'm sorry, I couldn't help more. She's like, okay, cool. Thank you so much for your help. And then, you know, like we're talking for a bit. She's like, wait, you're gay, right? And then she starts telling me about her boyfriend. And, you know, like I am able to give her some advice. I'm really happy about that, but I kind of leave that like, huh, that's an interesting experience. To this day, I don't know if it was the voice or the dyed hair. I really could not fucking tell you. But it could be either or. It could be the blue ass hair. You never know. Do you cosplay any? Okay, I cosplayed as a little kid, but I have not cosplayed since that. I would like to. I think it's a fairly expensive hobby, and there's a lot of hobbies I would probably do first. But I really think cosplayers are super cool. I do actually quite like seeing it, but doing it myself, I think it'd be cool. It's not something I've tried in a very long time. Never seen him, the audible gasp. I don't watch much TV or movies. I'm so sorry. I'm like, you call me Patrick Star, the SpongeBob guy, because god damn do I live under a rock. You have a sinfully gay voice? Apparently I do. You know what? That would explain a lot of interactions I've had with people, huh? Well, that would explain. I'm not gonna think about this right now. I don't want to have like a crisis about my life right now and the things I've been told. I'm not gonna think about that. I don't have to. I don't have to. My can't read, y'all. I can't fucking read. My vision is significantly worse in one of my eyes than the other because every time I got a migraine as a teen, I just closed one eye and powered through with the other eye. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing you could do. Wait. So if you're telling me that a lot of those Chinibyo characters probably have really uneven prescriptions because, like if they wear an eye patch, it fucks up their eyesight. Is that what you're telling me? Victor, join me, we could cosplay. Okay, I would actually like to. I would actually like to. I mean, I think one of these days it would actually be fun. I would quite enjoy doing that. I think it could be a vibe. I think you would have to teach me so much. There's so much that I don't know. I had lazy as a kid, so same story here. My right eye is way weaker and way more sensitive to light. Oh, interesting. I mean, I've heard that people's eyes can be different prescriptions, but like, it's interesting. It seems like it's kind of common. Or maybe small sample size. I actually have no idea if it's common or not. I mean, it's a nice voice, just very fruity. Apparently so. Apparently so. I see. I feel like there's a lot of things I would expect to get clocked for, you know, such as every time I see a fictional character, I'm very honest about my opinions on them, no matter what. Like, you know, I feel like that would be the going thing. My voice, and I mean, I can see it. Not exactly what I expect. Eye patches can weaken eyes. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. New headcanons about all your favorite Chinibyos. All of them. It's both blue hair and voice. It could have been. It could have been, actually. I think it was, like, freshly dyed at the time, too. Done one the other day, Michiru from Demon Slayer. That's so fun. Oh my god. The Demon Slayer characters, I've never watched the show, but the character designs are actually really, really nice from what I've seen. That sounds incredible. So I'm a gay trans kid. I like my fruity voice. Okay. Honestly, true. I will say, like, the moment I hear someone with, like, a voice where it's, like, you can kind of be like, oh, I see. Like, I feel like it's comforting. Like, you know, like, you're working customer service, like, you hear someone and, like, they have, like, the voice. And it's, like, you know, like, I let my guard down. Like, you know, I feel like I can have an actual conversation with you if you wanted to. Like, I'm not, like, all, like, stiffed up implies boner. What is the word? When you have your wary? I guess I'm no longer like wary, no longer cautious. I'm no longer like freaking out about like customers. Like, you know, like for a moment, I feel a little bit safe if y'all in this cash register line. Next customer, I'm gonna lose my shit. But right now, feel pretty chill. It's going pretty well. I wear an eye patch for one of my cosplays and it's on the good eye, so apparently I'm evening them out. I don't know if that's the pro tip because then they get even, or the or like the worst thing you could possibly do, because then it's like, damn, my good eye, I no longer have a good eye. It's over for me. Cause like you can't like unfuck your eyes, you know, like doesn't your prescription like I don't think it's gonna like suddenly be like oh yeah I'm like the Virgin Mary. I'm gonna like regenerate a whole new eye right now. I don't think that's how it works. I think that would be very cool. That's your customer service voice? I mean, kind of like, you know, like how you doing? Have a good day. No, I'm so sorry. Seasonal items are not available for return. You can't return a Christmas item in July. Oh yeah, I'll call my, like, I feel like it's a little bit like, you go softer and you go higher. And that's how you do it. Literally, no matter how you think about it, that's just kind of how it goes in customer service. Think you would like it. Also, you should be flattered. Your voice is quite fruity. See, I think telling me that's fruity is like, I feel like that's a neutral term. That's like a neutral term. I legitimately have no fucking idea if that's like a compliment or like the opposite, the alternative. I don't fucking know. I'm just treating this as like a neutral thing. Like, oh, okay, I understand. Okay, I see how y'all see me. They can technically be repaired surgically. That's true. LASIK is a thing that is real and exists. I mean, but it's not like you regenerating it. I've seen a couple like fucking like clickbaiting news articles before about like scientists invented a new way to regenerate teeth. And I think that would be a sick-ass thing. I would fucking love that. Please give me the tooth juice. Let me chug it so that I can unlock my secret third set of teeth. Yes, please. I would love that. Draw myself in one eye, and I also cosplay a character with one eye. It's a matter of time, the prophecy. I'm a little worried. I'm a little terrified for y'all. Stay safe, Astral. Stay safe. May your eyes not get worse. I'm praying for you. Voice fits you well. Okay, I'm glad. It's even more fruity. My customer service voice? I'm out here gay squared for the customers? Fuck, that wasn't the intention. Today I'm learning a lot. I think it's a compliment. Okay, win. Okay, I'm actually quite happy about that. Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't mean to be out here like fucking gay squared for the customers. I didn't expect that to be how it's going. I guess you know, I didn't actually like start listening to my voice back after listening to my voice back until I started doing this. And then it's like, oh, okay. Wow, my whispering voice sounds a lot different than I expected. Wow, I do things with my voice that I didn't think I did. Wow, I've literally never thought about this before. It's a compliment, because low-key, I'm a femboy, like, because what you mean I feel like a man, I still want to wear feminine clothes. I mean, clothes are like whatever, you can literally wear whatever the fuck you want, genuinely. I think I have like a dress in the back of my closet just because, like, you know, I was at the thrift store and I'm like, oh yeah, this is chill. I actually kind of like that. Like, you can genuinely just wear whatever the fuck you want. Clothes are clothes. If they're comfy, if they are good texture, if they look nice, they make you feel nice, that's what matters. That's what matters. Genuinely, it has nothing to do with anything. I'm a firm believer in the clothes have no gender argument. You can just truly wear whatever the fuck you want. Live your life. Have all the joy and whimsy. You just do whatever you want forever. You low-key sound like a yaoi bottom. I don't know how to feel about being told that. I can see it. I can see it. I don't know how to feel. I'm like imagining like the most doujinshi-ass doujinshi ever, like something like really stereotypical. Like you have this fucking like feminine twink, and it's like, oh no, oh, what are you gonna do to me, senpai? Like I feel like I'm imagining something like that, and I feel like the reason I don't know what to feel is that was my first thought. Like how people can't tell if I'm AMAB or AFAB based on my voice. MB trips through Euphoria. Honestly, that's a fun one. That's a fun one, genuinely. I feel like it's very interesting. Like, you know, like it's different for me versus for you, obviously. But I feel like even for me, it is interesting. It's interesting seeing how people perceive me based on my voice. I feel like, you know, I will straight up, like, go into the fucking YouTube Shorts held comments trying to see what fucking nasty shit people are saying when they're trying to troll, right? Because, like, at the end of the day, it's also, like, you know, like, damn, how are you perceiving me? I'm kind of curious, you know, like, adding this to my mental notes. It's very interesting, especially because, like, my voice, like, it was the one thing where it's like, okay, I have no idea how people are going to interpret this one. I have no idea what people are going to think about that. And I feel like especially, like, if I was, like, fucking posting from, I don't know, like, a personal account, and I had people, like, arguing over my gender, like, it would be a different feeling than, like, you know, on the fucking VTuber accounts. Because now it's kind of like, damn, it can actually be, like, whatever. I feel like there's a distance from that, in which it's actually just kind of funny and entertaining. Like, I genuinely, you know, when I'm on stream, when I'm, like, doing anything as this, I genuinely do not give a fuck. I do not give a fuck. It is just entertaining to me. Whereas, like, if someone, like, said that to my face, I'd be, like, kind of a little bit upset, to be honest. Just a little bit. A little bit, but damn. Can't have shit in Detroit. So, turn on the pre-rolls. Y'all know what that means. I'm gonna throw on the ad break. Goodbye, Summit Twitch. I'll see y'all in a few. We'll be so back. It makes me throw it on every hour. Please understand. You know, we'll be so back. I think now is the good time to especially try to clean things up. make things look kind of good. Actually, let me take a sip of my drink. I haven't done that in a while. Gonna need to do that. God damn, I love beverage. I love beverage. I hydrate. I'm hydrated. Please understand. Please understand. I did it this time. This time. Streaming is pretty good for keeping your hydration levels up, because sometimes I will literally go like several days and I'll be like, damn, when's the last time I had water? And I'll be like, damn, I had like 1 sip to take my pills. But otherwise, it's been like, man, I don't know, 4 days since I've had like a reasonable amount of water in one sitting. And it's like, god damn. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, actually. Whoa, hydration me upon you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm actually gonna... What the fuck am I congested? I'm gonna head on the BR back screen since we're on the Twitch ad break. And I will be back in just a moment. Trust. We'll be so back. We'll be so back. Please stay. I return. It was like nothing ever happened. It's like I never left. Oh my god, where the fuck is my drawing? Hello? There we go. There we go. We're so back. We're so back. Why the fuck? I think my headphones and like everything. We're so back. We're so back. Okay. I spent the entirety of like last week like sick as hell, so I'm very glad that it's over. But also, there's just a little residual, like, you know, whatever, driving me insane. I'm so fucking done. I'm so done with this. I'm so excited to be normal. I'm so excited. One day, things will be so back. Things will be so normal. Things will be exactly where they need to be, etc. You can continue on saying that forever, but you know how it is. I feel like I need to move this. I feel like this is not the position, and I'm gonna have to change everything, but that's okay. We can just do this. We can just move things however. I fucking love digital art. Welcome back, Twitch, from the ad break. Welcome back. Oh, goodbye, Tintin. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. I'm happy to see you here. I hope that you enjoy. I hope you have fun. Goodbye. Back the other lies are Pokemon. Wait, honestly, I'm kind of like, damn, that's a tragedy, but also kind of like, you know what? That's kind of a giant compliment, actually. Thank you. I'm actually kind of happy. I feel like me and whoever you went to go check are having like a fucking battle, and I won. Don't tell them that. But in my mind, we're having a battle. And I just won. Hey, I feel like I'm imagining like we're like this is the fucking like Greek Colosseum. There's like the entire like it's like the modern day stadium, but it's like the one where they have like the horses and like the guys fighting on horses. More horses, you know, like horse stadium. We're in that, and we're doing fencing. And I was the better fencer. I've never done fencing in my life. I think it sounds quite fun, actually. How the fuck do you get into fencing? I think it would be really cool. Just cause, like, I feel like we don't have anywhere in society other than, like, I don't know, fencing. But how the fuck do you do fencing? Where do you do fencing? Where you can actually just hit people with swords. We need that. We need more of that. We need more, like, hitting people with swords. Genuinely. Truthfully. I think that would be cool. As a kid, I remember being in elementary school, we had the fucking like meter stick. I don't know what people who don't use the metric system have, because but we had a meter stick. It was this fucking stick of wood with meter measurements on it. The whole thing was a meter. That's what it's the meter stick. But I would straight up like hit people with it in my math class, and then I'd get in trouble. But like, you know, I was like 10 and I just wanted the experience of like wielding a sword. And the easiest way to do that in my mind was like, damn, the meter stick's like close enough to a sword, right? That I had to learn really quick. You can't do that. You're not allowed to hit people. And like, yeah, as an adult, you realize, wait, damn, there are actually socially acceptable ways to like duel. You can do martial arts, but how the fuck do you do swords? That would be so cool. In another life, maybe I was destined to become a great warrior. Maybe I mastered the sword. Maybe I was on horseback. You don't know that. We're not in that life right now, but maybe in a past life. Time is it for you? Fucking 7:45 in Eastern. We're in Eastern. Let's go. I have a katana. Okay, that's kind of cool, actually. I will say, they do sell swords. You just aren't allowed to hit people with it for reasons that I feel like should be really obvious. I will say, back in my family's house, like, we do have swords. And I say we, but it's actually just one of my brothers who has, like, the fucking sword from one of the Zelda games. Just, like, on his wall. You know, you walk in his room, and there's just a fucking sword on the wall. It's sick as fuck. Genuinely. It's like a real sword. But also, what are you gonna do with it? It's just for display. It's not like you can actually do anything. You know what? I feel like there are ways, and like socially acceptable ways in which you can like wield swords. You could be a really shitty butcher. I feel like that's a good idea. You could. Who's gonna stop you? You know, you just have to get through butcher training, and then once you're there, you could be Swords McGee. You could be the sword master. It could be incredible. Do you hit my brother if it? Do not hit your brother with your sword. Do not do that. I do not recommend that in any way, shape, or form. That's a don't. Please understand. This is all for the bit. Everything is for the bit. I'll just be out here saying shit for the bit. Please understand. I'll watch them as much as I watch. Oh, honestly. You know what? A win is a win. A win. Okay, I'm not gonna compare myself to other people, but a win is a win. A win is a win. I'm not gonna lie. I'm more than a little happy to hear that. One time in first grade, I thought it'd be a good idea to go into a sword fight with a boy sitting next to me. He had a pencil. I had a pencil. He had scissors. We got sent to the principal's office, and my parents got mad. And the kid, because I was back then, I was like more ADHD. I mean, yeah, that would get you sent to the office, but also, I'm not gonna lie, I do understand the joy. I do understand the joy of having a fight with your classmates. I do remember that I bit a kid in 5th grade and then I got detention. Because I was like, you know, like fuck it, like what do arms taste like? You know? I've told the story before, but like, you know, like fuck. What do they taste like? And so, you know, I just fucking I went for it. I bit my classmate. At the time, I was like, why not? Why not? And I learned very quickly that you're not allowed to bite people. But I was also like 10. You know, at that age, I think it's understandable to not understand. I have to go. Tomorrow, maybe, probably not. Well, on Saturday for sure. On Saturday. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thank you. I'm happy that you came by. Got hurt off it. That's why. That's fair. I mean, I feel like they probably would have sent y'all regardless. But, you know, it's about the potential. It's about the potential, and y'all absolutely lived up to it. Okay, I need to heighten the opacity. I need to figure out. Okay, where am I putting the highlights? I think actually fuck the highlights. I need to figure out this entire hair situation, because the entire time it's been like something is wrong here, and so we're back on this bullshit. I cannot highlight until we figure out what is wrong. It's actually like my curse. I feel cursed. I'm like, please, may I find a way to make this fix. May I make everything better. Everything will be so good. Everything will be so great. you know, a little bit cope added to the mix just for some extra joy, extra whimsy. You know how it goes. You know how everything goes. But I'm really trying to like, where the fuck is this? I feel like the entire thing is like, I don't understand where hairlines go. I feel like this hairline is like a crime. For this character, I feel like I did him dirty. I feel like I need to give him a better hairline. And because of that, I think that's the entire issue actually. But will I be able to solve it? That's what we're figuring out. That's what maybe not. Maybe yes. Bites can be very dangerous, all the bacteria. That is true. That is true. There's a reason why like dog bites are taken so seriously, for sure. For sure. I think the sort of thing is like, does it break skin? If it doesn't break skin, it's less of a big deal. If it breaks skin, that is a huge deal, actually. That is actually a gigantic deal. But it doesn't always break. I mean, it kind of like depends, you know. Like I think as a kid, it should probably be discouraged, and also technically, you kind of gotta treat it like they're aiming for the kill, instead of like necessarily like no, like they know better. Like nah, they're gonna use like their whole fucking force. You fucking know that. One time in 2nd grade, I got bored and tied my shoelaces together. My teacher made fun of me and humiliated me in front of the class. Every time I tried to undo my shoelaces, she told me to don't do anything. You can deal with this as your punishment. And I got really sad, and the kids in my class were staring at me. And she was like allowed to teach after that. Guys, now that I think back, I had a really shitty elementary. Yeah, no, that's not normal. What? That's not normal. That's not normal. I'm so sorry. I mean, I don't remember much of elementary school, to be honest. I remember like pissing myself in like kindergarten, but like everyone does that. You know, you're like 4. Everyone does that at least once. I think I also did it when I was like 7. I actually did not remember this. This was a story I was told after. All I remembered was you know, I had a grudge because I was literally 7 about, oh my god, y'all promised me that after the dentist, we were gonna go to the McDonald's play place, and you never took me. And I was like, you know, really upset about that as a kid. Years later, my mom tells me the whole story, and she's like, dude, you pissed yourself. You pissed yourself in the dentist's office. That's why we didn't go to the McDonald's play place. And like this entire fucking time, like, kid me, the only thing I was remembering, it feels like it was kind of on purpose, because the only thing I fucking remembered was like, oh yeah, like I had a grudge because we could go to the fucking McDonald's play place. Honestly, I would literally go there just to play Pokemon Coliseum on the fucking GameCube machines, right? Because I had those. I remember they also had Luigi's Mansion, also bought, but I never played that one. I would only play Pokemon Coliseum, which is fascinating because we had it at home. I can play Pokemon Coliseum at home. But I was like, nah, I'm gonna play in the middle of someone's playthrough on the fucking sticky drifting controller at McDonald's, because that's a better experience, totally. But I mean, that's the kind of stories I remember. I actually don't remember very much of that, but I do remember that. I do remember that. Apparently not the pissing yourself, but I mean, like, who wants to actually remember that? I say that like super embarrassed, like, oh no, like, I really have to like justify that I was like 7, but also I had a friend who told me a story of one of her friendships and how she became friends with this guy, and her story was literally, oh yeah, like I borrowed his pants and then I shit his pants, and we're friends still for some reason. And honestly, bro's a real one for that. Bro's a real one for that, for still being friends after that. I was kind of baffled when I told the story, because they're like the greatest of friends. But, I mean, sometimes great tragedies can bring people together like nothing else. Sometimes you can bond over great tragedies, and apparently the secret to getting a new best friend is to borrow their pants and then shit it like the first date that you meet. Take notes. Don't take notes. You can always take notes on whether or not you're taking them underneath. Oh yeah, I should do this. I'm gonna make so many friends, or I should never do this. This is how you lose friends. This is how you lose subscriber. Whether or not I say it like that, whether or not you do that is up to you. You do have free will. You do have the opportunity to decide how you can change your fate. You do have the option. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing with the highlights here, but it's okay. It's time to get shiny. It's highlight time. That was not... Where am I gonna put the highlights? That's what I'm figuring out. There's many such things to imagine, to wonder. We have to do many pretty highlights. This hair is going to get so fucking shiny. And it's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be amazing. Maybe you gotta trust. I know what I'm doing. You please trust the process. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Please trust the process. You know what? I think I figured it out. Maybe, perhaps. I figured out my highlight awakening. I actually know everything. I know how to do this properly. I believe. Maybe. Do I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I think. What if you know what? That's a later me problem. That's a later me problem. Let's figure this out. Let's see how the highlights are gonna go. It's always, I love highlights, honestly. It's the most exciting thing. Maybe this is not my highlight day. It's actually most tragic, but you can't win them all. Sometimes you lose your battles, and sometimes you win them. And maybe I'm losing all my battles. It's okay. Please forgive me. Please forgive me for my highlight crimes. Please don't report me to the judges. They don't have to know. This could be our little secret. They don't have to know. They don't have to. They don't have to know. But you know what? It's not that bad. I'm actually kind of vibing with this a little bit. Kinda, maybe. I'm working it out. I don't think it's that bad. I do think I fuck with this. Yeah. I'm very... Oh fuck. Now then middle school, I went to a charter school. And what is a charter school? Genuine question. The kids there would make me the punchline of every joke and would get to pull pranks on me, making me think the guys in my class actually had a crush on me. And I was bisexual in 6th grade. I think it was 7th. I don't remember. And one of the girls who I liked was like, "Oh, since you're bisexual, do you like it was a joke?" And I was very gullible back then. Dude, I'm so sorry. Kids suck. Kids suck. Legitimately. I don't know what to tell you. To this day, I kind of get scared of teenagers. Kids are just fucking mean for no reason. Honestly. I was very honest, and I'm like, I mean, yeah, I do. And she looked at her friends and snickered like I was like a joke. Honestly, that's fucking bullshit, honestly. I never thought my classmates ever liked me. Looking back, they hate me all throughout middle school. I mean, I get it. The real shit? You know, I've been there. Real shit, you gotta... I guess the sort of thing is like, you know, you kind of like understand, okay, why that happened. And then, honestly, you can make better friends. You can like, you know, if someone doesn't fuck with you, cut them off. They don't need you. They don't deserve you. A genuine real advice. You gotta be friends with people who actually like care. Genuinely. It will make you so much better, and like those people exist. Kids are just assholes for no reason. I will say I've had my fair share of stories for that, honestly. I've definitely been there. Let me take a sip. I'm like, her school's like a private school, but they don't actually teach normal shit. I learned Greek mythology and nothing else. Fascinating. Did you go to the Percy Jackson school? What? I feel like I'm hearing things that I did not know actually existed. I feel like this is a completely new knowledge to me. I have never fathomed that such a school could exist. I fucked up. It's okay, we're so back. What the fuck did I actually just press? It's okay. Thankfully, there's nothing questionable in here. We're all good. We're so set. Imagine, I mean, could be interesting. Depends on what it is, honestly. One thing I kind of, actually this morning, I'm trying to, right, this morning, actually, I mentioned, like, oh yeah, my friend fucking, like, walked into my house, kind of like, you know, like, she's fucking walked in, didn't knock, anything, whatever. The one thing I didn't mention, she immediately was like, oh yeah, like, I brought you some tea, you want it? And then, like, pestered me to drink it, and she's been, like, texting me daily about, like, oh yeah, did you drink it? Not yet, give me a break. I had it this morning, it's actually amazing. I feel like you can really tell, like, the quality of tea leaves just by looking at it. Like, of course, to a point, you know, but, like, a lot of it can be really told, like, visually. So to see something really nice, I get really excited for it. Like, I feel like a lot of shit, like, in the grocery store, it's, like, it is basically, like, the leftovers of whatever they're doing as a tea production. But genuinely, whenever people who gift you tea are genuinely, like, real ones. Because I swear to God, why does it end up being the most beautiful, succulent quality every single time? Like, I have some new ones, and I'm, like, really happy to see it. I guess going to chance if they go. I mean, I don't know. That sounds like propaganda, to be honest. That sounds like propaganda. Genuinely, I do not think such a thing can happen. I don't think so. I mean, I guess I genuinely, like, that is, I'm gonna take a sip. I think I just realized. Okay. I'm gonna head on the beer back screen for a bit. I'm gonna get my energy up. I just realized, holy shit, random ass energy crash. So this is where we're at. We have much more to do, but it's coming together. There's a lot more to do, but it's really, I'm quite happy with where it's going so far. But I'm gonna head right on the beer back screen, and I'll be back. I'll get my energy up. We'll be all good. A random ass energy crash. Cannot explain it. Let's. Thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. Thank you. We're so back. My energy will be back up. We're all good. I'm very happy to be back. I will say, I made some coffee. Should I have? Maybe not, but you know what? That's later me's decision, actually. That's later me's problem. That's not my problem right now. That's my problem in, like, a couple hours. So it's like, whatever, you know. I have some coffee that I've been gifted, right? This is just, like, instant, you know, whatever. I have one friend who goes to visit family, you know, typically every single summer. You know, she goes over for a month, and last year she actually came over with gifts. And she comes back with a full kilogram of coffee for Vietnam. And like, you know, I've heard a lot of good things about like Vietnamese coffee. And like Vietnamese coffee, like the beverage of condensed milk, it is incredible. Condensed milk is also like amazing, incredible, lovely. But she brings over some coffee. And you know, I gotta try it, and it is the nicest coffee grounds I've ever fucking had. And I'm kind of upset about it because like, damn, like she got me coffee grounds so good that I will literally never be able to get it again. I will never be able to get it after this. I feel like there's a lot of things in which case, like, I hate to say it, but like a lot of things that are like good quality are quite expensive, but like they are worth it. Like it's worth the price, 100%, 100%. But it wasn't even that fucking expensive. It was just expensive to import. But you know, I understand like what coffee snobs are talking about when they're like, the flavor, it's so succulent, it's so delicate. I can taste XYZ notes. You know what? I get it. You just need something that's like not dog shit. And you know, I kind of understand now. I kind of understand because like, holy shit, when you get gifted something that's good, it kind of makes you never want to go back. Genuinely, like, there's a couple things I've been gifted where it's like, I would actually not buy this on my own, but like, you know, I've been gifted it and it's like, holy shit, this is actually like nice as hell. I actually have some like super expensive tequila. So the story. One of my friends was like, oh yeah, like I got this from my work. They're doing something from Cinco de Mayo. And I'm like, okay, cool. She's like, no one in the companies is actually celebrates. I'm like, okay. And she's like, and they gave me this workbook, and she gives me this fucking booklet, and it has one recipe for like a tequila cocktail. And it has like fucking crosswords. It has crosswords, it has fucking word searches. It's like the shit for kids, but it's her fucking insurance company. And I'm like, girl, what the fuck is this? And she's like, yeah, so I don't drink, but the company sent literally everyone a bottle of tequila, like a huge ass fucking bottle. You want it? And I'm like, you know what? Free ship. I'm not gonna lie. That's chill. And then when I got it, we actually, she ended up coming over, and it's like, you know what? I'll buy whatever other ingredients, you know, we'll go make some cocktails. So I actually learned how to make cocktails. A lot of the ways they do it in, like, recipes online are, like, way too strong. Holy shit. Why do they taste like that? But I also have some, like, it's fucking $80 tequila. That's kind of insane. For free. For $0. I was baffled. I looked it up. It's literally, like, in a box. It's tissue paper. It's, like... It's good shit, though. It's really good shit. And it's like, you know, the moment I run out, I'm literally never getting this shit again. I'm like cherishing it while I still have it. But I never actually had it, before then. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, sure. Like, I've never had tequila. Of course I'll take it off your hands. I literally think I still have her fucking, like, the fucking insurance company workbook. I literally think I still have it somewhere. Do I know where that somewhere is? No. But in theory, I could probably just pull it out. It was really fascinating. It's like, I feel like y'all should not have been doing this. Okay, liquid. Let me take a sip. This seems like a joke. I don't know how to explain it to y'all. I go take a sip. I hit my teeth with the glass. And then I spill it everywhere. I think I told a friend yesterday, like, man, every single time I take a drink of anything, I'd say there's probably like a 50% success rate. And there's a 50% chance that this shit's going somewhere. It's going somewhere, and that somewhere is not my fucking mouth. It is being spilt somewhere. You know what? Yeah, there's milk coffee everywhere. You know, I'll fix that later. I'll fix that later. I don't have to. It's like on my shirt. It's on my pants. It's like on my cheek. I do. Yeah. Yeah, never trust me of your beverages. I will drink them incorrectly. Every single time. I will. And you'll wonder, Victor, how do you do that? Great question. I don't know. If you know an answer, tell me. How do you drink? How do you drink things normally? How? How? Give me your secrets. Help me. I need to be normal. I need to figure this shit out. Cake looking glass with yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. Um, it is like a texture sensation. Later you problem. That's true. That's true. Later me problem will be later me will be like, ah, damn, why did you have 8 p.m. coffee? And then like, god damn, why did you just sit there while there's like milk tea all over your clothes? Milk coffee all over your clothes? Why'd you do that? Like, man, it's for y'all. It's for y'all. Don't even worry. Anyway, I'm so normal. I actually have really great motor skills. You have to trust. You have to believe. I've been honestly, I will say this isn't even like the first time I've been working on art today. I should actually be all warmed up in theory. I've been working on a lot of things. Am I gonna get everything that I wanted done for Saturday? Maybe not. Depends on my ability to lock the fuck in, but considering everything else I've done, probably not. Am I gonna get more things done? Yeah, I'm actually really excited for it. I'm actually really excited for it. I have a PNG tuber model set up. I have, I'm gonna have to figure out some, like, how you connect redeems, if there's any way I can do that. If there's any way to, like, figure out toggles. Because I know I can set that up. I have one fun toggle, and then I can add many more in the future. I've been super excited about that. I spent earlier today kind of working on the new starting screen. Truthfully, like, the one here, placeholder. It is placeholder. I made the placeholder months ago. It's still here. I've been yearning for the day to no longer have placeholders. I'm actually very excited for it. I'm just happy. I'm just very excited. Also, Victor, you inspired me to get up my old 3DS and play with it more. Let's fucking go! I love the Nintendo 3DS. Happen to have Pokemon Black, so that's what I'm playing now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Genuinely, it has been such a good fucking game. You know, like, in middle school, I was like, yeah, my favorite Pokemon game is Pokemon X, and, like, my favorite mainline title. And I've never changed that, because I've never found a game that's actually contended with that. And then, you know, I actually found one nowadays. Pokemon White has been just that good. It's been just that good. It's incredible. I'm obsessed with it. Genuinely, I did not think it could get more peak. And it is so fucking peak. We're not even done. And it is so fucking peak. I've been really having a blast with it. I love N so fucking much. Genuinely, I'm so happy about that. Truthfully, the best Pokemon games, if I'm gonna be so real, best ones have always been the spin-offs. The spin-offs are, they're my favorite. I love the spin-offs. The Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, beautiful, lovely. They're so perfect. They're so amazing. You know, I grew up with Pokemon Coliseum, also like that quite a bit. I swear to God, I think I restarted that game so many fucking times, and like I'd start it from the beginning, and then I wouldn't finish it. But like, it's a fun time regardless. It's genuinely really enjoyable. One day I'd actually like to finish Pokemon Coliseum on stream. Like, for real. I would love to finish it. It is such peak. It is such peak. I don't know why, like, something about the spin-offs, are like, you know, like, this is so much better. This is so much better to me. I don't understand why I don't like the mainline games as more, but some of the spin-offs that they made have been just that peak. Genuinely, if there's ever a new fucking Mystery Dungeon game coming out, swear to God, I will find a way. I will find a fucking way. I will find a way, like, my life depends on it. I need to play that shit. I need to, like, absorb it straight into my veins. There needs, like, what the fuck do you mean there's only 4 Mystery Dungeon games? No, there needs to be so much more. There needs to be so much more. The gameplay is so fun. It's incredible. It's incredible. I love it. I feel like there's quite a few games that you could probably branch off of that. Like, I think I've tried like Etrian Odyssey demos as a kid, like anything like Dungeon Explorers. But the thing with like Etrian Odyssey and like Persona Q and things like that is that like it's more first person dungeon crawler, which I will say does have some merit, but I feel like the sort of like 2D overhead of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon really captivated me. And I don't think I've seen something like I definitely played like the demos of Etrian Odyssey on my 3DS, but I was playing like everything demos on my 3DS. You'd have demos for shit you didn't give a fuck about because like, you know, you're a kid and it's a free demo, so you do all that. So okay. When will my voice be normal? When will things return to me? I'm like I don't know. Okay. Let's have a shadow layer somewhere. There we go. I need the shadows. I need the shadows. I'm like, my voice is doing very strange things, and frankly, I do not understand it. I do not understand it. Let me out of here. Let me out. Let me free. I need to be released from the torments. Is this the right color? I think that's good enough. I think that's a win. I think it's a win. But I've been hard at work on that. Honestly, I'm really praying that I can like lock in, come in clutch, see how much I get done. There's a lot to set up. But I was just like, you know, whatever you can get done, you just need to have it done. You just need this. You know, and then finally I can do that. This is my way of admitting that, like, no, I legitimately had not touched the PS3 before. I've been in a state of, like, oh, damn, I need to, like, get the files off. Oh, damn, I need to get the files off for, like, oh, way too long. I finally got the files off on the fucking PS3. So, if that works, especially since I have the new PNG-tuber model, I can play a lot more. I'm super excited for that. I mean, like, something will work, you know. We might be playing some, like, fucking old classics, but that's always a blast. That's always a fun time. Honestly, I feel like there's a lot more that, like, legitimately I want to, like, actually go borrow the console, go rip that, get more. Like, there's a lot of Wii games that I think would be really fun that I grew up with. But borrowing the Wii, I feel like also the thing is, like, my family doesn't know that I do this. They don't know. I'm like, how many games can I rip before they start wondering what the fuck is up? But also, like, I can just join Whimsy for completing the collection. But, like, there's... I feel like every single, like, DS, 3DS game that my family's ever owned, I have. I have a copy of, you know, that was very thorough. The Wii, not much. The GameCube, like 3 games, like 3 different titles. There's so much more to do. Like, what the fuck do you mean you didn't even rip a fucking Mario Kart Double Dash that was such a classic? What do you mean? I definitely need to, like, plan a trip, get more. Because holy shit, the possibilities are endless. But, you know, so far, I've got what I've got. I'm really I really do. I even have, like, I found Animal Crossing on the Wii for, like, $10. And, like, that is insane. I'm literally never finding that price again. So, of course, I bought it. Do I own a Wii? No. Would I, like, I want to own a Wii so fucking bad. Honestly, I want to own a Wii. They're not that expensive. I feel like it's one of, like, the bucket list consoles where it's like, you know, just, like, hop on your, like, Facebook Marketplace equivalent and buy yourself a Wii. They're, like, $50. Incredible. Amazing. It probably comes with a Wii remote and, like, I feel like with PS3s, like, used PS3s always come with the same sort of, like, sports games. The one I have came with fucking Virtua Fighter 5 and some like racing game. But most of the ones I was seeing came with like NHL 2014 and shit like that. You know, the classics, right? The classics, the ones that they always come with. I feel like there's so much more. There's so much more potential, you know, like maybe it will come with like, maybe it will be like someone's little kid and it will come with like shovelware and Skylanders. Maybe it will come with like Wii Fit, maybe it will come with like Wii Sports. I genuinely do not think I ever played Wii Sports. And that is a missed opportunity because it looks very, very fun. It looks very fun. I would actually quite like to. But I don't think I played it. I kind of grew up on a lot of the, like Wii Play, Wii Music. We had all those, but Wii Sport, I literally do not think we had. Wii Sports is goated. I want to experience it. I want to experience it. I mean, we have like Wii Fit. We have fucking Wii Fit Plus, but like, if you need a fucking Wii balance board, legitimately, if you need a fucking scale, it is cheaper to go to your local thrift store and pick up a Wii Fit balance board because you can find it no matter what. They don't want them. You go into any single thrift store, I promise you they have at least 4. And they have not sold one in a very long time. They are like desperate to please get rid of them. But also, it's a bop. Wii Fit is actually kind of fun. I do quite like it. Get Michael Jackson experience for the Wii. That would be a funny one. That would be a funny one. See, I feel like the funniest one would probably be if I could buy it on any console, probably the DS, so that I could then buy a flash card. I could put it on the flash card and I could experience the hell that is the anti-piracy shit they did, but I could do it in a completely legal way. This is my secret plan. I'm gonna play it like an absolute fucking menace. I have one. I have both a Wii and a balance board, but I haven't used them in forever. Honestly, fucking win. They are good consoles. They are really good consoles. I mean, like, by the time I was a kid, we actually, like, we already had the Wii, you know? And so because of that, every time we wanted to play a GameCube game, we would just play it on the Wii, because we had, like, the OG Wii, like, the ones that played GameCube discs. It had the GameCube slots on the top. None of those fucking Bluetooth Wiis, that removed the feature. No, we had the GameCube Wii. I didn't even know that, some of them moved it. And so, you know, what did we use our GameCube for? We used them for fucking Game Boy Advance games. So we didn't have a Game Boy Advance, but we had the fucking, it was the GameCube Game Boy Advance reader and the disc that you need to use the reader. And the tragedy is we lost the fucking disc. We lost it. I don't know where it went. I cannot be trusted around the Wii Fit trainer. Real! Male Wii Fit trainer. If you're single, I'm sliding into your fucking DMs. Male Wii Fit trainer. Hit me up. I need you. Anyway. Why did they make him so sexy? Why did they do that? That man is impeccable. He's beautiful. Why? I could take them both. I'm with you for real. I totally get you. Why did they draw him like that? They're absolutely peak beautiful. Genuinely, like, I understand, like, the motivation had to come from somewhere. And so they're like, okay, hey y'all, we're gonna make a new game. And the trainers, we're gonna make the sexiest motherfuckers known to man. They're going to be so sexy, they're going to be so beautiful. Fans will want them worldwide. And then they did that, they accomplished that. It was incredible. They did such a good for society when they decided that, I swear to fucking God. I don't know how to... I feel like I'm gonna figure out the glasses shading, but I don't think I've drawn glasses in, like, a very long time. I actually have no idea how the fuck you're supposed to shade them, but, like, you know, we can figure this out. We can figure this out together. Hand in hand. We can learn. It's okay. It's okay. We'll figure this shit out. Am I listening to right now? I mean, I understand. I understand. It's okay. You'll understand. You'll understand someday. Someday you'll play Wii Fit and you'll understand. You'll understand the joy that they bring to the world. The trainers. You'll get it. You'll get it. Also, kind of like that toaster motherfucker. The toast. Okay, y'all know the fucking toaster motherfucker. The guy that like counts. Like he gives you coins for how long you've been doing fitness. Right? Right? Anyway, I would. I'm not gonna elaborate. Y'all just have to figure out what the fuck I meant. But I would. I genuinely would. I would so much. That guy. Wow. God damn. That's all I'm gonna say. He could get it for real, for real. As friends, of course, in my 2 hands. Oh. When I said I could take them, that wasn't what I meant. But like, okay. That's fine. I understand. You know, we may have had a miscommunication. That's okay. Yeah, I totally meant that too. I could take them in my hands. Yeah, for real. I get it. Yeah, me too. Absolutely what I meant. What other way would I have meant it in? Of course, I would take them in my hands. Of course. Obviously. Oh, I'm like, I don't know where the fuck my energy went. That's okay. This is just a normal ass day. This is just a normal day. Sometimes it's like that. No, but 100% totally by the hands. Yeah, you get it. I totally meant that. I would hold their hands. Not I wouldn't hold anything else. No, I could only look at the Wii Fit trainers in a respectable manner. A respectable and platonic manner. What the fuck do you mean? I would never do it any weird. Yeah, exactly. I would never do it in any sort of way. Nuh-uh. Not at all. Absolutely. Oh well. Why is he kind of... I'm happy of how this is going. I'm happy. I'm really happy. Let's see. I think my biggest issue, I always forget the fucking eyelids every single time, without fail. This is, my curse. This is so dreadful. It's okay. It's okay, brother. I'll give you eyelids. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'll give you, the eyelids that you deserve. Please understand. Please understand. Here we go. Here we go. It's so perfect. You look so perfect. It looks great on you. It looks great. I'm so sorry, I forgot. My dude. I really... I mean, I planned this out since, last week, since doing the first one, but I will say, I genuinely did not expect, I did not expect how nerve-wracking it is to talk about your OCs. I feel like it's kind of, like, embarrassing in a way, but, like, a lot of things I do are embarrassing, and, like, it's, like, whatever. But, like, this is, like, rainbow. It's in a different way. I don't know how to explain it. But I feel like, you know, stick around, and we'll, you'll get to hear about it eventually, bit by bit. You know, you'll get to hear very many things about them. It will be fine. It will be cool. It'll be great. I think so. Let me, highlight. Yes. We're so back. How I look at the poster of Abby Shaja on my wall is Ab showing the art my best friend drew me for him. Totally respectfully, totally platonic. Yeah, absolutely. You get it. You understand. We only make respectful and platonic comments here, even towards characters. You get it. Things don't get any weirder than they do in your local Christian Minecraft server. Is my voice doing these things? New Cyberpunk anime trailer, like Cyberpunk 2077, like that. A fucking anime? What? I think this is coming along. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with how it's going. Is that... Where did I put the nose highlight on this one? There we go. Just up here. Okay. Okay. I'm understanding. I'm understanding. They need to match. At the end of the day, these need to match. They're gonna be in the same thing. They're gonna be so great. They're gonna be so great. And then I'm gonna have to put on many expressions, but my layers are not built for that. And I'm just pretending like they are. It's okay. It'll be okay. The layers will be fine. You have to understand. This is coming along. You know what? I take a step back. I'm actually really... My nose unfucked itself. We're so good. You may shipping? Yeah, sometimes you gotta. Sometimes you really gotta. Honestly. Gotta add these little highlights. Perfect. Beautiful. I'm so happy with how things are turning out, honestly. Add the everything. I gotta add so much. I gotta add, it has to be perfect and beautiful and exactly where I want it. I didn't name this shadow layer, so I'm like, there we go. I genuinely do not know. I think I'm slowly learning about, like, you know, how do I best manage my time? How do I make sure to lock the fuck in a sustainable way? It's a lot I'm learning very slowly, but I am happy to be here. I'm a little like, why'd I have to be tired today? Wait. I'm overheating. Wait. I think I uncovered the real solution. I think I understood. For a moment, I understood everything. I understood everything. Things clicked into place. I did totally mute to go take my pants off. It is hot in here. It is hot in here. I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like I'm just kind of waiting it out until the summer ends. Because oh my god, I cannot handle the heat. I'm not built for this. I'm not built for this. Please bring me to cooler climates, to cooler temperatures. Please take me away from here. I'm not built for this. I am not. Here we go. Yeah, it's coming along. I think maybe. I mean, you've trusted the process, and I will say it's processing. It's processing. The processing in the best way? No, but it's processing. I'm pretty happy about this. Maybe. I think I fucked it. I think I fucked it up, actually. Dead. It's okay. Gotta go. I hope you enjoy your meal. I hope it's yummy, tasty. I hope you like it. I low-key don't wanna. I'm sorry. You've been summoned, and you know sometimes you have to. I don't know. Think about it of like oh, my dad's making me help him cook dinner. I gotta do it, or else I won't be able to get into One Direction. They're not gonna want to take me away from my home if I don't do this. You know, think about it like that. And then I think it'll probably work. Thanks for stopping by, though. Thank you. Summer's actually hell for me. Yeah. It gets hot and it's suddenly like a nightmare. Take me out of here. I'm like born in the wrong country, except it can't get much better than this. Where the fuck do I go that's colder than Canada? Where is left for me? If I can't handle a Canadian summer, where do I go? Many such questions. No answers. You never know. Sometimes you gotta be a little mentally ill to get mentally better. That is true. That is true. I mean, also progress isn't linear, right? So sometimes it's okay if you're like fucking shit up for a while. It's okay. It's okay. Things will get better, eventually. It's just, maybe today is not your time, but maybe tomorrow you're slaying. You know? I think I went way too hard on this fucking shadow, but otherwise, this is kind of sly. It was a little bit too sly for a moment. Here we go. Let's slay. I feel overjoyed. I feel like everything's okay in the world. It's all coming together. Truly. Alright. I'm gonna have to throw on ad break. Get my voice together, figure out what the fuck. Let me throw this on. I'll be back in a few. Thank you. Head to the back screen. I don't know what's going on with my voice. I really don't know. I'm trying my best. You would be so back for real. Alright. I've been ending too many streams early lately. I'm trying to, but we'll see how the energy levels go. But it's coming along. It's coming along pretty great. Have I done any expressions? No. But you gotta have the sort of base done. Once you've got your sweet succulent base, you continue the everything else. You set up your base, and then you just keep doing with the other shit. You keep going, and eventually, it's beautiful, and then it's done, and you've done everything. But you gotta take it one step at a time. You really got it. We're back for the ad break. We're so back. Hopefully. Hopefully this is like the last time, and I mean I could speak a little better than I could. I've got the I feel like a goldfish cracker. 'Cause it's like the snack that smells back. It's like the cold that keeps coming back. That was not. I really thought I had a point there. I really did. For a moment, I lived in a world where that made sense. Okay. Let's continue on. We've still got. I mean, this is pretty. I'm happy with how things are going. Truthfully. Excellent analogy, my lord. Thank you so much. I only come up with the most accurate analogies, actually. They're always accurate and correct. You have to trust. You have to believe in me. They really. Okay. You know what? Let me. I think I must. So this is what we've got, I think. I think I did pretty good. There are many expressions to be made. But in terms of the base, these are pretty good. There's not much, like, I can clean up a little bit, add a little bit more highlight. But it's mostly cohesive. It's mostly like, these are gonna be used in great things. great things coming up. I'm very excited for it. Let me head right over to the... Y'all have no... Looks good. Thank you! I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I am actually very happy to be able to show off. Again, OCs. I've never... I mean, like, I've had that in, as, like, in little things I've done before, but I've never actually, like, shown him in anything. So I am actually, I've been, like, kind of nervous, but mostly, like, really, really ecstatic about it. I've been really happy about the whole thing. I think this is the time where, alas, my, energy is kind of fizzling out. So, you know what? Let me actually edit this so it's no longer, set to art. We can chat, we can have, the everything chat, and chat for a while, it'll be cool. We're now on the chatting portion. I feel like normally I just kind of, like, end it immediately. I feel like I have not done much, I've just kind of, like, I've kind of just always headed right to the chatting portion. Or I've always kind of, like, just, you know, ended it, you know, whatever, like, we talk, we do a little bit. I feel like I need to get used to sort of, like, managing to kind of just have a chatting portion of it. I know a lot of people do it, and it is a good way to do things. It's just sometimes, I feel like there's a lot of practice in it. There's a lot more to get done, but, I mean, I'm happy about it. What's up in the back? Going good in the back? How's it going in the front? I hope it's doing on, tomorrow I'll be kind of just like, tomorrow I'll be like locking the fuck in. If I get everything done, I might be able to stream a game tomorrow, but we'll see. I'll probably just be like trying to lock the fuck in. And like, I'll just be like stuck. I'll be stuck in the grind. I fully believe that, but I've been wondering, how do you feel about suggestive art genre review? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It's something that I kind of wish for. I feel like to me that's like the fucking biggest compliment. I would not mind at all. I think that's actually, I would love to see it. I absolutely wouldn't mind. Honestly, I feel like the only thing stopping me of, drawing suggestive art of myself is, my sense of anatomy is not very good. I'm still learning and growing as an artist, and that means, unfortunately, damn, I still need to practice. It would not be... But I think it'd be kind of... I'm thinking, and now I'm like, damn, if I ever have some extra free time and I get bored, I can kind of just, like, try to sketch it. It would be good practice, actually. Many such things and many great ideas. I think I've got something going there. But I think it would be... I'm totally cool with it. I know a lot of people aren't, but I'm totally cool with it, honestly. I'm totally cool with all shit like that. I would do it myself. Is, I guess, the final answer. I would do it. Absolutely. No doubt in my fucking mind. I have, a lot to try to figure out, but, you know, we'll see what kind of progress. It won't be as much progress on, as I expected, but, you know, I think it's still a lot more progress on the art side than I've made for, I guess, a while. So I'm really happy about that. That's been the one thing where it's like, damn, I haven't been like locking in on art. So locking in on art, very happy to do it. Welcome back, Zach. Welcome back. I hope damn, you've been eating heavy cream mac and cheese for a while. You are really enjoying it over there. I hope it's been extra yummy. I hope it's been extra good. Honestly, I'm so fucking jealous. The things I would do for a container of heavy whipping cream. Sometimes you're like, damn, I could kill a man for some heavy whipping cream. Actually, that sounds like a threat. Not any obligatory, not any of y'all. Not any of y'all. Y'all are safe from my whims. I don't have any mac and cheese today because oh, you're having it on Sunday. Damn. On Saturday. Damn. Damn. Fuck. We can't have anything good in the world. I hope it's yummy on Saturday. Damn. I was rooting for you. I was legitimately rooting for you. I was so excited for you. Heavy whipping cream is so decadent and lovely and delicious. I was really rooting for you. I love pasta so much, I'll probably have some tonight. Honestly, I had pasta today too. We're all having pasta in your honor, Zach. We're all having pasta in your honor. I think I just had... What the fuck am I saying? I think I know what I ate. I was like, you know what? What if I had breakfast pasta? And so I had like fucking buttered pasta and then I just put a ton of spices on it. And it was delicious. I loved it. It's incredible. Buttered pasta, hits. You know, throw a little bit of veggies in there. Extra nutrients. Ate some boiled eggs on the side so I don't have to put anything in the pasta and I can leave it untouched and I can just enjoy the succulent beautifulness that is buttered pasta. It's gonna have a PB&J probably. I mean, fuck, a classic. I say like I don't have a peanut butter sandwich just sitting next to me. I made one on the ad break because my energy dipped, so I fucking made a peanut butter sandwich. I totally get it. I wish I liked jam though. I really wish I did. I've never liked it. I've tried a bunch of different flavors. I feel like the things that go peanut butter for me, peanut butter and banana, obviously, really good. Peanut butter and Nutella, peak, incredible. Peanut butter and the fucking fake maple syrup, also incredible. Those are the good shit. If you stream on Saturday, you'll learn in real time if it's yummy. I'm very excited to see. I mean, I've made mac and cheese, many times in my life. It is yummy. I'm sure you'll love it. I'm excited to hear about it. How do you feel about peanut butter and honey? I can't stand honey. I can't stand it. I'm just so sorry. I can't stand honey. I actually have I have a jar of honey that I bought to try to make challah. And, you know, it crystallized because it does that. But, you know, I've been kind of like, I think I bought it like 2 years ago. And I still have it because I can't stand it. I literally pulled out the honey jar the other day because I'm like, damn, like I'm sick. My throat hurts. What the fuck am I gonna do? And I got so desperate that I just pulled it out because I'm like, damn, I'm gonna hate this cup of tea, but I'm gonna force it down and it's gonna make it better. And then I ran out of milk and then I did not go good with the adjustment to my plans. It was not... Some days you have a minor adjustment in plans. It's like, oh damn, I'm so good at coping. I'm so good at this. And some days it's like, wham, minor inconvenience. World is over. So I fucking went to the store to grab some milk. Because, I was like, damn. You know, I was hoping to take a Tylenol of that so I could eat. Thankfully. I would say I'm completely over it, but honestly, there's still a bit of residual, whatever the fuck. Praying. I'm praying. I'm so tired of this. My body is weak, and it has overtaken me. These are the punishments for my crimes, you know, etc., etc. Honey's ew, but honey bunch of oats and honey nut cheers are... You're true. I had never tried fucking honey bunch of oats until like, I think a week ago. You know, I'm just gonna, at Walmart, I'm like, okay, I need to fucking buy something. Maybe I should try some cereal because like, it's really good to eat if you can't get yourself to eat anything. So like I do buy convenience food sometimes, but like, I try to make it cheap, you know? Like that's cost more, but it was on sale for a really good price. I'm like, you know, I'll try it. The fucking bunches are so decadent. They're incredible. You know, I'm like, I would straight up, like, you know when you're eating a bowl of Lucky Charms and like you straight up like put your hand in the bag to get more charms and put it in your bowl so it's like super good? Yeah, I was doing that with the fucking bunches. They were that good. Oh my god. More honey for me, I guess. You're missing out. Man, you should rent a bee or something. You should like befriend a bee. You should, I think now is a really good time if you've ever thought, damn, the Bee movie was really great. I think you could be like that. And then you could have all the honey you wanted. It would be so amazing. I don't know how beekeepers work. I've been pretty interested in experimenting with old European pastry recipes from before. They had cane sugar when they had to use honey or dates, since I don't like super sweet things. Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. I think that would be a cool idea. I mean, we do still have recipes like that in the modern day. It's just, people use agave or maple syrup, and it's typically, like mothers with recipe blogs on weird diets. If I had to be honest. If you find those kinds of health diets, I promise you those recipes will not be great, but they will use alternate sugars. I feel like old European pastry recipes are a really good one because you don't have that sort of like, oh damn, this isn't gonna be sweet. Like, it's still gonna be sweet, they're just gonna use other things. That being said, I've never had dates. I am kind of curious. I would like to taste one. I would really like to try one someday. I've heard that they're super sweet. I'm curious. I feel like I could like them. They actually sell the bunches by themselves as honey bunches of oats granola. Oh, it's actually pretty exciting. Actually. Yeah. Last time I bought granola, I did. Oh shit. Didn't realize. Oh, I didn't? I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I legitimately... It's not showing me. I think the last time I bought granola, I bought it and then I immediately was like, wait, isn't it literally just like cooked oats? I look up how to make granola and I'm like, god damn! Could have just fucking made it now that I said it. Wait, I have free will. I can make granola. Except peanut butter... Why did it... Oh, it did. Wait, I can't fucking read. I mean, I still have not tried that one. I've not had pork bacon in like years because if you don't like something and you're an adult, the cool thing about being an adult... I need to stop fidgeting with this pen. It's making a clicking sound. The cool thing about being an adult is that you don't... Like, if you did not like something as a kid, you just never have to eat it again. You can have peace and freedom. You don't have to. And so I've just literally never bought bacon. I'm trying to think of when's the last time I actually cooked raw meat. At least 2 months. At least 2 months. I can't stand touching it. I really can't. Sorry, if you do not like pork bacon, you're just objectively wrong. You must have preferences, Zach. Turkey bacon's really good though. Okay. The one only time I've been to a Denny's, I found out that they let you switch to turkey bacon, like, free of cost. Like, it's just a thing you can do. And holy shit! I was so happy. I was so happy. I felt like a king. I felt like I was living a life. And then the waiter proceeded to, like, ignore me and my friend the entire time. And so, like, we couldn't get the bill for, like, an hour. But, you know, I understand. I understand how it is. There's no one else in the fucking restaurant, but, like, you know. You don't eat pork bacon because of health issues or religious reasons. I have nothing against you. Just because you don't like it, you're objectively wrong in my opinion. See, I can eat everything. I can eat everything. I have 0 issues. I have one allergy, and it is to cats. I have no food allergies. I can actually just eat whatever the fuck I want. I can eat oranges with my breakfast because I've got the super cool meds where I don't have to avoid vitamin C. I have had to avoid vitamin C in the morning, and I will say it fucking sucks. So I'm very happy. I was actually kind of like, damn. When I switched my medication, I'm like, damn, if this does not go well for me, I'm actually gonna be pissed. Because I love eating fruit in the morning. If I have to have no fruit in the morning, I have to wait like 2 hours, I'm gonna be, like, it's gonna ruin my vibe. And so I was really happy when, like, the psychiatrist was like, damn, you can even, like, take it with orange juice. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Wow. That medicine is so cool. Turkey bacon is incredible. It is beautiful. I love it. I don't even think my family originally bought it, just, like, to try. I think they bought it because, like, my dad had health issues and wasn't able to eat regular bacon. And then I just kind of, like, stole some, and I was like, damn, wait, that shit's good! And so then, we had turkey bacon for 2. Hi, Manfrey, welcome in, it's nice to see you again! Started cooking my bacon, my panini press, because it ends up cooked evenly on both sides to the perfect texture. You are living in luxury, Astro. You are living in luxury. That sounds like heaven. Hydrate? Okay, but. I've had a shockingly low amount of hydrates today, and it has been because you were not here. Thank you for correcting the error of my ways. I did take a sip. It is coffee, but don't worry about that. We can pretend like it isn't. Don't worry. I don't think I set up the fucking alert. I was doing my setups. I was supposed to have a really cool, like, thing that popped up. I didn't set it up properly. Anyway. Water the streamer. Thank you. I feel like a plant now. I'm so happy. I'm being forced to hydrate again. Okay. I am doing your bidding. Drown the streamer? Damn! What the fuck did I do to you? Why do you... I feel like one of y'all is like, oh my god, plants! Yay! Yay! Yay, I'm gonna treat you like a plant, and then you're coming in here with violence! What did I do to you, Astro? What did I do to you to deserve this? Give me mercy. I'm very dehydrated all the time. Please let me be in my element. You know that panini is plural, and the singular is panino. Frankly, Zach, I don't fucking believe you. I think you're bullshitting me. Singular spaghetti's spaghetto, and a single paparazzi's paparazzi. You're bullshitting me. You are bullshitting me. I will never say that. I will never say that. Spaghetto is what the shit that they have in the cans. The fucking Mario shit. You know, you'll open a can and it'll be like, damn, it's letters. And then the next day you open their can and it'll be like, damn, it's Luigi. And you open their can and it'll be like, damn, it's, fucking, what's a Disney? It's like Cinderella from Disney. You know, many such things. That's spaghetto. Spaghetti is when it's the long noodles that get soft when they're wet. Unlike what the average person does, they actually tend to get quite hard when they're wet. But you know, if I wasn't saving for the stomach, I'd make you hydrate 20 times. Look it up. You're lying. You're lying to me. You're lying. Singular form of spaghetti. You're fucking lying to me. What? Merriam-Webster. No. You're lying. You're lying. This can't be real. You From Italian spaghetti, pasta made in long strings. From spaghetti, plural spaghetto, little string. I hate this. Why did you curse me? Why? You woke up today and you chose violence. I hate that. I'm not gonna think of that. You're like the opposite of people who will go up to you and you're like, hey man, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. The plural of moose is meese, and they're fucking lying to you. But unfortunately, you weren't. Languages? The fucking English. I mean, I guess Italian. Yeah. I mean, the English language is a fucking sham. It's a fucking sham. It's like 10,000 languages in a trench coat. Let me out of here. I need to continue. I've actually been taking my language studies more seriously. I didn't do it for a little bit. I've just been pretending like I did. I've actually kind of back to it very slowly, but I am back to my language studies, which is great because eventually I can leave this eternal realm and just speak another fucking language. Suddenly, someday I'll be free from the shackles of English. Please. Are we talking about Mario's cans now? I mean, I wasn't going to, but like, I mean. I wouldn't say Mario. I think Luigi's the one because, you know, the LGBT exists, you know, Luigi's got big titties. So, you know, I think Mario, his cans are whatever. It's Luigi I want to know about. Tell me more about Luigi. I sit under a castello and eat a single broccolo. There's a point where I just want to stop reading your messages. I just want to... I don't want to have the ability to read anymore. I want to opt out, actually. I think they should let me opt out for a little bit. I think I should be done. Just no more. No more. Reading is optional, you know. Fucking give me a 5-minute redeem where I can just like shut my brain off, where I just lose the ability to read for like 5 minutes. You know, give me a 5-minute break and then I'll like prepare myself. Me should be a real word. Never fucking say that to me again. No, it should not. No, it should not. I hate that. I hate that. Don't tell that to me. 5-day blinding stew redeem. Very true. I think a 5-day blinding stew would be quite lovely. I think I would actually quite like that. I would really like that. I should just permanently have a pot of, I should buy a cauldron, and then I should have it bubbling like forever, and then, you know, you pay like 1,000 channel points, and I have to go eat a spoonful of the soup. And also, there is no cooldown. You can do it forever, you can team up, you can just, and like, the cauldron is actually like to the side. So like, the mic is still on, you could hear me eating the soup. But like, you can't see the model. You know, I've walked away, I'm at the cauldron. All you can hear is just my fucking voice of agony as you just temporarily, like, you know, eat the soup. I come back, you're like, Victor, eat another bite of the 5-day blinding stew. You know, I go do that, I come back, Victor, the blinding stew. And y'all just like team up to taunt me. You know, bring your friends to the stream so they can also gain channel points so they can make me eat the 5-day blinding stew. Maybe eventually I'll be blind, for real. I think this is what the glasses debate was actually all about. I think this is the logical conclusion, to be honest. Italian isn't real, they made it up as world building for the Soprano show. I heard that they made up the country, to make the mafia seem, like, they made it up, in order to invent mafia fiction. Very, very true. My sources, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You don't need to know. I eat 5-day blinding stew ASMR. I mean. I would. I will say, if I had the giant cauldron, I would. There would be nothing stopping me. I absolutely could. You know, I could do a hand cam. The setup, kinda ass. The hand cam setup is always really bad. I need to figure it out. The hand cam setup is like I am fighting for my fucking lives. But, you know, I would make it work. For y'all. For the cauldron. It would literally, the camera would keep fogging up. Because of the stew, the steam. But it's okay. I'd make it work. Even if you had to wipe off the camera. I would get like a waterproof cover or whatever, you know, however it works. I'd figure it out. Hypnosis to make you unable to read? God. I mean, if you're offering, oh my god, if you're offering. I mean, 5 minutes, right? Like, you're totally not gonna betray my trust. It's gonna be actually like 5 minutes. I get a little break and then I can read again. Please, please, please. Thank you. We can work out a deal. It'll be so good. There was the one infamous TikTok for the guy who's trying to unteach himself how to read. I've never fucking send that to me. I want to see that. What the fuck? What do you mean if I'm to hypnotize you to make you unable to read? I'll take you up on your offer if you're offering. Totally for no other reason. I'm so normal, y'all. I'm so normal. Type of bet. I feel like if you've because there are people who just grew up like not knowing how to read very well. Whenever I hear stories of, like, people teaching themselves how to read as an adult, it's always like, hell yeah, let's fucking go. Trying to unteach yourself. I mean, I can understand that. But I'm also like, man, you had the blessing of literacy and you squandered it. I just want 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. I can read afterwards. I do actually quite like literacy. I'm a well-adjusted person that can be just around the spiral. Absolutely. Yeah. gonna take a sip of my drink before I say something, like, before I say something I'm not gonna want to reveal. I'm like desperately trying to keep myself together. I'm like, I can't let this out. Chat can't know. They can't know. They can't find out. I'm so normal. I'm so normal. I'm having normal thoughts. My thoughts are really normal. I am indeed a well-adjusted person. I know you are. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. You saying that you're so normal is making me think that you're very not normal about the marketing campaign they did for Mega Malamar, where it's basically mind control everyone saying it was their... Hi. If you have the campaign, my DMs are open. Maybe let me know. Find about what the campaign, the marketing campaign they did for Mega Malamar, where it basically mind control everyone that's saying it was their friend. You could send that. I would be normal about it. You have to. I'm so normal. I'm so normal. I'm so normal. I'm so normal. You have to believe. If there's no mind control, you should come meet my friend Malamar and see how cool he is. I mean, damn, if you're offering, you know, where are we gonna meet? Where are we gonna meet? I'm sure we'll totally, I'm sure nothing bad will happen, right? Okay. I just realized y'all can hear when I, like, clap. Actually, when I was a kid, when I would picture the flea market, because I never heard of it, you know, when I was really little, my mom would be like, hey, you want to go to flea market? And I'd be like, ew, no, I'm gonna get fleas there. I had to have it explained to me many times, like, they don't actually sell fleas, nor do they just have them for free. There are no fleas in that market. It's just a name. But I was, like, convinced as a kid. You know, I get a little older, but I'm still a kid. And, you know, I'm actually going to a flea market, and what I imagine it to be like is just kind of like this spooky, creepy room, like, kind of like witchy shit, where it's, like, all dark and sketchy, and then it just ended up being, like, a normal set of stores, and I was kind of disappointed. I think my idea was actually really cool. I think it was really cool. I was actually really, really hoping for it, and then it wasn't, and I was like, damn. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. I still think my idea was cool, but it's okay. They sell DS games at the flea market. I gotta start getting ready to sleep now. Sleep well, Astral. Sleep well. Flee from the market? No, I'm gonna go back there. What do you mean? It was a pretty cool place, you know? Why would I ever want to leave? I actually started befriending the fleas at my local flea market. We're friends. I actually just hit one up last week, you know, we got coffee together, the fleas from the market. So why would I run away? You can't open, I'm pretty sure oh, okay. Mega Malamar gift. I could. I mean, I might. I found out the issue, actually. It turns out, when I use my graphics card in order to do the tracking, like, this tracking, I think is slightly worse. Maybe it's better, honestly. If you think it's better, let me know. But, tracking I'm using now, this one takes up 700 megabytes of RAM. How much does the other one take? Over 2 gigs. And combined with every other program I'm running, yeah. Anyway, no, it's not showing me. I wish. Oh, damn, I was kind of hoping. I'm so sorry. I actually kind of wish. I kind of wish. Damn. Can't have shit here. They can't give me anything. Not that I would want to see. I'm actually so normal. I'm so normal. And, I'm actually not supposed to tell y'all anything more. I'm not supposed to make it seem like I'm totally not normal. I'm supposed to make it seem like I'm actually super normal. I'm supposed to be acting, super normal and chill and great. You have to believe in me. Please. We're still gonna chat, but I feel like before I forget, let's do the usual. So tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Saturday, I'll be on, I'll finally be showing off my PNG tuber model. I'll be kind of recreating my debut. I'll have a fun internet quizzes. I'll have a fucking a bunch of kind of like a little introduction, you know. I don't have the VOD, but I'm not happy with the way my debut went. So, you know, fuck it. Like, this is an opportunity to redo it, you know, even if it's just for fun. I think it's pretty cool. I think that's something I want to have. So I'm super excited about that. I'll have the new model, and then we'll be able to expand our realm of what can be done, because I won't be limited by my computer anymore. It'll run a lot easier. So I'm super excited about that. I sent you Mega Malmar gift. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to see, but not too excited. I'm like a normal amount of excited. You have to believe. I'm so normal. Including my excitement. Only normal amounts of excitement. Do I feel? Yes, absolutely, totally. On Sunday, I'll be playing Deltarune again. I feel like a lot of things I've been like, okay, like, do this for a couple weeks and, like, take a break from it, but, like, Deltarune, legitimately, I've been so fucking obsessed with Deltarune that I'm like, you know, the streams have been going well, y'all seem very excited for it, and also, I'm obsessed. We're gonna continue on with Chapter 4. I'm really excited. Will we finish Chapter 4? Will we not? We'll find out. I think we can finish it. I think so. I'm pretty excited for it. I mean, depends on the secret boss. We might not, but I'm pretty confident. And then we can go on Chapter 5, which is the newest chapter, so I'm super excited. And then on Thursday, next week, I'll be doing another one of the Drawing Your Fave stream. I figured, you know what, I'll have one of those, like, probably like last Thursday of every month. I think that would be a really good idea. I think that'd be really fun. And since next week is the last Thursday, I think that would be kind of nice. Because it's done really well. I've actually really appreciated the response for it, and, you know, I get to try drawing new characters. It makes y'all really happy. So, you know, this can be a regular thing. I want to do one more of the drawing ones, and then I'd like to collect submissions for Drawing Your OCs. Hopefully, sometime in September. Because I would like to do that as well. But, I have that. I feel like you really like hypnosis. You don't know that! You... How would you know? I'm so secret about things, actually. You would never know. Maybe I do, but it's not like y'all would ever find out, right? It's not like y'all would ever find out, you know, y'all aren't like in like internet browser or like checking like computer files or like anything like that. Y'all wouldn't know. Y'all wouldn't know. I'm telling y'all, you know, so like y'all can just believe me. Trust. Okay, but I mean, part of me, I feel like a lot of the time I say things like that, it's for the bit. Maybe autistic, but your reactions right now make you readable like an open book. I feel like outright saying it is one thing. If I make it into a bit, I don't technically have to admit it, right? I don't have to admit it. But I can make it, like, really obvious. I straight up haven't even told my friends this one. Y'all. I haven't even told my friends this all. Like, this has been, like, lock and key. I have not told anyone. So, see, even I have kinks that I hide. You know. I feel like one thing that I'm actually kind of, one thing that I would like to do someday, that I would like to have enough, growth. Same as awkward to bring up. I mean, I feel like I'm normally, like, an open book. It's just, like, there's some things where it's, like, in theory, I should be. In actuality, I don't know why, some things are like, you have this sort of like, oh no, I can't let anyone find out kind of reaction. Some things are like, oh yeah, let's chill. I feel like that things for me, like, very much are not the appropriate reaction. Like, things that are, like, kind of whatever and things where it's like, oh, that's a little embarrassing, are not what you normally think. Because I've actually, you know, like, one thing I would like to do and I would like to, hopefully grow enough to do someday is, I like when people do, like, Q&As and shit like this. I would actually really like to be able to do that someday. I think it's really fun. I like answering questions. I really like answering questions. I like being interrogated. So, I'm kind of jealous of people that are able to do that. But, for some reason, when I think of, like, cause, you know, like, you imagine things like that. You kind of, like, fantasize about, like, oh, what would I like to do? If I had the opportunity, what would I like to do? And for some reason, sometimes you think about it, and it's like, one of the questions is like, man, what's your biggest kink? And, you know, I would answer like, oh, yeah, like, fucking, what's your favorite, I think the exact wording I was thinking about in my mind is like, oh, like, what's your favorite, like, Dojin take? And my answer would be like, oh, yeah, Mind Break. And, like, I'm fine with saying that. But, like, this is kind of like, it's notably, like, less out there. And yet, it's a little embarrassing. And streaming is very interesting because it makes me think that maybe I don't have the correct, embarrassment, things. Because things that should be are not, and things that should not really be compared to everything else are. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You know, whatever. That's out there on the internet now, like, forever. Don't even worry about it. I mean, I will say, if I feel like I have a couple friends who I've built friendships on, kind of based off of they were like really worried, they had a lot of shame about something. You know, like, I have one friend who we kind of got close because she was like, oh no, like, I'm super into, like, freak shit and shit like that. And, you know, you just kind of, like, look them dead in the eye and you're like, man, I started learning a language to read more gore. And they're like, yeah, you know what, I actually don't feel as bad now. And then y'all are, like, super close. Like, I'm fine with admitting that. Not like, I mean, that is my actual reason. I was like, damn, I wanna read, all the shit that isn't translated. And that was enough to do, like, a fucking year straight of, like, serious studying. And then, you know, kind of fell out of that, but it's coming back. It's coming back. I'm really happy about it. I am actually able to read some things, just not the things I want to. And I need to actually keep going because I want to read things. I have a list in visual novels that's like, goddamn, if I could read this, I would. I'm gonna read it so fucking bad. If it gets fucking translated, like, straight up I will. Straight up I will read it in English, like, because goddamn, I want to read this. People make art of it. I mean, people make art about everything under the sun, you know? Like, y'all ever see that fucking, like, there's one, DeviantArt account, for example, that, like, draws people with really big Ds. You know? That's, like, an example of something people draw. I remember seeing, like, some fucking video. I was washing my dishes to this. Sometimes I just put something on and I'm like, damn, if it gets me to do the dishes. And this was, about Sears. And, they accidentally sold, fucking King DDD feeder art on their website on, like, custom plates and things like that because some guy thought it was, like, actually, like, safe for work and then started selling it. And, like, they had an open marketplace at the time. I don't know if Sears was a thing in other countries. I remember Sears. I remember it. Do I remember it shutting down? Not really, but I remember going there when they were, like, full on, like, open. There were a couple chains that, like, I kind of remember. Like, because I had them open when I was a kid, and then it's, like, sort of like a big deal. You know, like, I say shit about Toys R Us, but, like, we still have Toys R Us. And, like, are they doing well? No. Honestly, the Toys R Us nowadays, they sell all sorts of shit. They sell, like, K-pop albums at Toys R Us because they're kind of a failing business. You know, they sell all sorts of things. I know Sears existed here in the US, but I don't think I ever went there. I mean, I went as a kid. I've been to Sears. Many such cases, many such things. I think it was kind of chill, but also it's been a very long time. But that being said, this is a good time to call things. So, you know, kind of ran out of energy halfway through, but I've had a very productive day, and I might have worn myself out, but that's the way things go. That's the way things go. In any case, let me end the screen because that is true. I will be right on there to see. I'm incredibly excited to see it. Genuinely, genuinely. I'm really hyped. I'm so fucking hyped. But in any case, I'll be a voice. Let me take a sip. Whatever the fuck. I will be on Saturday, 6 p.m. I have the new PGTuber model. You'll see it in motion. I'll make it super fun. I'll make it super cool. Consider stopping by. I'm really excited for that one. I'm really, really excited for that one. So I hope to see you there. I will be heading out. So, YouTube people, I'm gonna end it right now. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Thanks for stopping by. I hope that you'll come back. Goodbye. Go. And then